Fragen, vor allem laut Coach Sommer war es auch ein bisschen nicht nur spielerische Umbruchphase, sondern auch was so das logistisch-organisatorische betrifft. Man hat nicht ganz so viel Zeit heuer miteinander verbringen können.
Ich glaube, es waren nur 4 Tage vor dem Ungarn-Spiel.
Genau, und in der Vergangenheit hat man doch mehrere Camps gehabt. Und das sind alles so Umbruchphasen, die auch der Staff erlebt.
I am trying. That's why we haven't gone. I haven't promoted a live out.
Als Offenspieler zum Teil begonnen hat.
Because
we
currently not working,
bei den Graz Giants, dann
which is annoying.
Als Fullback oder bei den im Nationalteam und bei den Vikings in der ELF als
so
Fullback im Einsatz war. Und jetzt
we are
aber wieder als Linebacker am Roster
steht.
We'll
see
if
eben
viele Verletzte gab.
Anyone comes and helps out. See if there's an alternative link.
Ja, das ist einer der Altgedienten. Ich wollte gerade sagen, ich habe gerade noch nachgerechnet. Geboren am 5.12.88.
If anyone in the Discord chat
also das ist einer, der
has found a way,
dann aufbauen
we
sollen.
can watch it. Maybe I'll just go through here. Shit. Just kind of pressing buttons until something works. I'm using the this one on the link tree.
Die meisten von Ihnen sein, liebe Zuschauer und Zuschauerinnen.
So I'm hoping that there's
at
some point they sort out before the start of the game.
Nicht schlecht aufgestellt, mit unter anderem auch
My message,
also wir sind gespannt, wie viel er spielen wird, ob er sofort der Starting Running Back ist oder wie sich das gestalten wird.
Genau, also ich glaube, das ist dir oblegen, dass du das nennen darfst jetzt offiziell. Wobei man sich gewusst hat, dass der Sandro wieder spielt. Ja, man hat
They're not going to get back to me in time, definitely not. But we'll see what we can do with it.
Also man hat eine gute Running Back Crew und ja.
Because currently we got nothing, which is a shame, because I wanted to really watch this game.
Ja. Vor allem auch, weil man einige Verletzungen auf der Receiver-Position hat.
Wollte ich gerade nachfragen, nämlich wo die meisten Verletzten quasi angesiedelt sind. Receiver ist das die eine Geschichte.
Receiver, Defensive Ends fehlen im Prinzip die ersten 4 und auch auf Defensive Backs fehlen zumindest 2 Starter oder potenzielle Starter und von dem her, ja, viele Chancen für jüngere Spieler.
Oh my god, every single bit of my technology today is playing up.
Nein, mir fällt gerade keine andere Sportart ein, in der es eine Nummer 0 gibt. Beim American Football Show.
If anyone does not sort this out, it would be greatly appreciated.
American Football, ganz ein junger Linebacker,
der
der ELF schon.
What's up, Justin? I'm struggling at the moment, brother.
Und von dem man ja jetzt schon als einem der besseren europäischen Linebacker spricht.
Because I want to watch this game. I know people would be asking if it wasn't live, if I was streaming it. Which I was planning to.
Obwohl er gerade einmal 20 ist.
But currently not available till. That's why I've not pushed out on any of the socials yet. Because if it doesn't work, then I just won't be able to stream it. If it does work, then I will start pushing it out. Okay, at least I'm the only one. But I gotta keep going through Touchdown Austria's stories to see if they've like addressed anything. Okay, I've messaged them as well, Touchdown Austria. So hopefully we can get that sorted. I'm gonna see if it works on my phone. Maybe it's... No, I got an ad. Brilliant. Outstanding. I haven't seen any of the games yesterday, because I was doing UE games. We don't talk about the UE games. Wasn't the best. First loss in like 4 or 5 years. Let's see if it's working on the phone. Just gonna keep refreshing, I think, is the only real option I have. Oh, it's working on... Oh! Okay, it's working on my phone. So maybe with this refresh it'll help out. Give it a minute. They've just returned the opening kick, so we're not too far away. Gotta watch this ad first. Yeah, first at the garden. Crazy. Not good. Not good.
Start nach Maß, wenn man das so sagen kann.
But it's weird because it's working on my phone. Which is strange. I don't have an adapter or a connector.
Der Drop hier.
We have only the commentary. Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be it's what we've been waiting for the National League for a while now. So at least now we know it works.
Beginnt gleich mit dem Lauf.
Nice. Austria taking the runs immediately on the outside. I think Austria they should win. Rather confident. Do like Serbia, they got some really good players. But Austria just a different level. Yeah, they're already up inside the 10-yard line.
Die erste Frage, die wir uns gestellt haben, hat sich beantwortet.
This is so frustrating. I know we did this once for an ELF game too. Okay, what was it? I think it was Cologne versus Hamburg. We had to do this. What if I put it on the mini player? You never know. Stuff like this sometimes does work.
Dürfte so die Standard-Formation der Österreicher sein.
Oh!
Ja, mit einem neuen First Down und es ist schon First and Goal. Ganz am Beginn
I know what I pressed, but
we're
here. No idea what I pressed.
Ja, erstes Timeout.
No idea what I did. But we have game footage. No idea what the hell I just did. Some have called me.
Das war ein bisschen ein Rätselraten, muss ich auch ehrlich gestehen, über den
you ignore the part of the stream, the first part, where I didn't have my mic plugged in.
Die mussten mehrfach nachfragen,
That's not important.
einen Roster kriegen, wo auch Nummern dabei sind.
Not important at all. Right, now we actually have the stream, I can now push this out.
Logischerweise nicht ganz so gut kennt.
Cool.
Jetzt haben wir halt einen, der
save the thumbnail. We already got the link saved up.
Zum Beispiel sein, der ist
We have the
und
actual
hat
footage up.
Roster keine Nummer.
Right, sorted everything out. Everything is
kann
okay.
das unsere Regie in Rücksprache mit dem Ü-Wagen draußen in Salzburg noch herausfinden. Aber zuerst einmal gilt unser Fokus natürlich
live stream, baby. Right, I think this is
den
going to be a big
wir
one.
uns gar nicht
So we got Austria,
erträumt hätten
Serbia.
zum Beginn dieses Spiels.
We have a couple ELF guys on Serbia, mostly ELF guys on Austria. What's up, Marcus? Good to see you. Oh, let me move my mouse out of the way. Any apologies.
Ja, das Mikro funktioniert noch nicht ganz.
I made myself a little bit smaller as well, so I'm not covering all that.
Hätte ich auch so gesehen, dass in dem Fall Georg Marx als erster gezuckt hat, wie es so oft passiert an der Line of Scrimmage.
Right. Twitter,
also Österreich muss ein paar Yards zurück nach dieser Strafe. Nächster Versuch.
Reddit, because Reddit surprisingly is really good for doing this. Get the Ross sheets onto Austria. Shot into the. Ooh, bad drop. Was that Yannick Meyer that dropped that?
Yannick Meyer mit dem Drop.
Yannick Meyer uncharacteristically dropping the ball. That's not what we expected.
Slant Route, der Receiver rennt 2-3 Schritte gerade und dann schräg in die Mitte des Feldes. Das, wenn er den Ball gefangen hätte, wäre das auch ein Touchdown gewesen.
Wie Serbia. Know how to say Serbia in Serbian. International Watchalong. I love international football. Oh, so that. Ist Bonatti?
So, kurzer Lauf beim zweiten Versuch, also wieder ein dritter und 8 Yards in etwa.
I mean, they got so many outstanding running backs. They got Bonatti, they got Hasselvanta, they got Sandro, like they got so many great ones.
Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob das spurlos an jemanden vorübergeht, der in seiner Heimatstadt American Football spielt für sein Nationalteam, wo auch mehr oder weniger seine Anfänge im American Football waren. Ganz bestimmt was Besonderes und wahrscheinlich der Anspruch noch mal größer zu zeigen, was man kann. Obwohl er eigentlich nichts beweisen müsste.
Nein, ich glaube auch. Also,
das
ist eine Must-Pass-Situation.
Ja, und da sind die Serben allerdings
schnell just had a tattoo a couple days ago, so I'm
das
still
wird wohl beim Field-Goal-Versuch bleiben. Also ganz gute Arbeit von den Serben in dieser ersten Notsituation sozusagen aus ihrer Sicht.
We have IFAF football. This is very last minute. Watch it, I was working on a video as this went up.
Backside des Quarterbacks, also von der Rückenseite dort, wo
it wasn't on IFAF TV.
Sieht durch.
And they held him out in the red zone. That's impressive by Serbia.
Einmal der Running Back ausgerutscht und dann ist natürlich im dritten Pass.
I feel like I need to sneeze. That's not a good feeling.
Ja.
There we go. Right, kick
als erstes mal die ersten Punkte aufs Scoreboard zu bringen. Das soll mit der 19.
Fine.
Ja, der ist gut mit der 19.
That's
noch
good.
geachtet drauf, ob es
got that
funktioniert hat. Oscar Herz mit den ersten Punkten.
He's good.
Der Kicker
got that part.
zum 3-0
German, not my
1,5 Spielminuten.
my forte. But yeah, these are good angles. Perfect angle. Oh, that's right down the middle. Right down the middle. Perfectly done.
Ja, hätten wir wahrscheinlich auch nicht
IFAF do
dass
have really
ein
good
Field
production
Goal
value.
die
That's one thing
ersten
you've got
Punkte
to
des
give
Spiels
them
darstellt.
credit for. I know everyone isn't a massive fan of IFAF.
Nachdem
I
ja
personally am.
ein High-Scoring Game.
Any score predictions? Ah, gotta get the poll as well. Completely forgot to do that. Let's get the poll up. That's a good question. I think someone said they're in Germany. I'm not 100% sure. But I think Katja, who was talking about earlier, talking to earlier, says in Germany.
Tatsächlich sehen die es jetzt auch noch ein bisschen schwierig zu beurteilen.
Yeah, no, it's
Aus
Salzburg.
patriotischer Sicht diese 3 Punkte mit.
Yeah, that's the Salzburg
Besser
field,
als
right?
nix.
Yeah,
Auch
it's
wenn
got
man
ducks
sich
in the
natürlich
middle.
aus der Feldposition was anderes erwartet und erhofft, auch
Serbia,
aus
das ist gut.
österreichischer
Right, Austria,
Trainer-
Serbia.
und Spielersicht.
Holds up. I can imagine
Ja,
which way
in der
this
Welt
is
würden wir
going
jetzt
to
von einem
go.
kleinen Momentumsieg der Serben sprechen, nach dieser extrem schwierigen Feldposition.
Stunning.
Aber ich gehe mal davon aus, dass das nicht das
Serbia
Thema
with the
sein wird.
return.
Ja,
A
also
couple
der nächste
guys.
Return, der funktioniert zumindest einmal.
Block
Der
in the
Pass
back, meiner Meinung nach.
gefangen.
They got
Gegen Österreich, also
Novanovic,
gegen die Serben wäre
I
eigentlich
believe,
ein Block in the back
is
zu
playing.
gewesen.
and
Man
I
darf ja den
don't
Spieler nicht in
think
den Rücken blocken.
there's really any other ELF guys. I don't think Alex is playing, as far as I'm aware. I think
Diesmal
Alexander
übernimmt es
Burkovic
nicht.
is
Wir haben mittlerweile
playing.
die Bestätigung. Danke an die Regie. Harry Rusicka,
Oh, we'll see.
Stefan Jankovic tatsächlich, der die 10 trägt,
Yeah,
die
I
20.
think they're in
gehört
Salzburg.
Nikola
I think they're in
Stojanovic, einem
Salzburg.
Running
Because I
Back,
thought I saw
der
that
also
the
gleich mal die
Salzburg ducks
Verantwortung
logo in the middle.
übernommen
Like, there you
hat
go.
nach
I
dem
think
ersten
that looks like Salzburg.
misslungenen Return. Und damit sehen wir zum ersten
But
Mal
it is a
die
nice field.
Offense der Serben auf dem Spielfeld.
Such a really nice field. I agree with that. Looks clean. Wow, full starts everywhere.
Igor Jovanovic muss allerdings noch ein bisschen warten, bis er den Ball kriegt.
Full starts everywhere. Yeah, look at the. I didn't even put the story up saying I'm live. Oh my gosh, I get so distracted. I watch one game of football and my mind goes.
Snap, offense number 7.
Ja, 5 Yard Strafe
Oh,
gegen die
his mic's gone,
Offense.
but he's a recognisable face to those who watch a lot of
Relativ
ELF
früh
football.
bewegt.
We know him. Yeah, Salzburg. It does look like a
Hat
nice field
zumindest
down.
gesagt vom
Looks
Schiedsrichter.
Serbian uniforms, the most like 80s looking uniforms
Meiner
ever.
Meinung nach
Love
wieder
it.
das gleiche Spiel.
More flags.
Left, der Tight End oder der Left Tackle, so schnell habe ich das jetzt nicht gesehen, der sich da zu früh bewegt hat.
Serbia's offense, I couldn't say I know one of them at all, to be honest. This is new for me as well.
5-yard penalty.
Another penalty. Not going too hot for the Serbians so far, already back inside their own 10-yard line.
Also auch die Serben geizen in dieser Anfangsphase nicht mit Strafen zu ihren Ungunsten. Jetzt haben wir schon einen ersten und 20 aus der Feldposition. Unangenehm. Gibt es den angetäuschten Lauf. Und das ist jetzt knapp dran an der Safety natürlich.
Ja, der Kardinalfehler des Quarterbacks, wenn er da draußen ist, muss er den Ball wegwerfen.
This
Nicht
one might be a
fallen,
tough
nicht
game.
in
Even the
eine
helmets
Endzone
look old, you know.
umgehen.
Quarterbacks
Das
wearing
ist
something
geworden.
crazy.
Es ist sich haarscharf, glaube ich, noch ausgegangen für die
That's
Serben.
that's an
Worst Case
old
hier zu
helmet.
vermeiden. Ja, deutet
There's
mehrfach
a
an und
lot
dann
of
dreht er sich weg
recognizable
und da hat
players
er
in
dann
this
schon
defense. Probably
im
the other
Augenwinkel, glaube ich,
fields already
Ja.
die
stadiums
Endzone-Linie
around
gesehen
everything
und dass er da
they
jetzt zu
need.
Boden gehen muss,
Nochmal
bevor es
schnell
Starting
Ja.
jobs.
zu
Yeah,
spät ist.
like there's very few
Aber es spielt sich natürlich jetzt
American
zu.
football fields, like pure
2028
American football
mittlerweile.
fields. Milan is, and that's all about it. But
Schreibt
Milan's
nach
a
schnellem
velodrome.
Pass. Ja,
We're
schlechter
gonna get
Snap.
safety here, maybe.
Ballübergabe.
He got out.
Running Back kommt aus der Endzone heraus.
Just about got out.
Österreicher blitzen Matthias Reber.
Right, let me look at the,
Linebacker,
Austrian
der
roster.
diesen Druck so,
See who we're dealing with.
machen soll. Sieht's da.
We put like a million stories. Okay, they put a post up. Wonderful. So they have all of those running backs I mentioned before. they have Bonatti, Hassavanta, and Platzkammer,
Ja,
which
sie sind
is
noch immer
just
gefährlich
hell.
nah. Es ist ungefähr ein
that's
Yard an
tough.
der eigenen Endzone.
Linebackers,
Also noch nicht
Swanko's
überbergt, die
playing.
Serben hier. Der
Ja.
dritte Nummer 28.
Another run in the
Er
middle.
kommt knapp aus der Endzone
Just
wieder
about got out.
raus. da steht dann die
DBs, Meyerhofer, Vincent Muller, Nitslander.
Also da hatte ich jetzt als, korrigiere mich, wenn ich am Blödsinn rede, als
defensive line,
einer, der nie Football gespielt hat, den Eindruck, da war jetzt das Hauptaugenmerk darauf gelegt, bloß keine Safety kassieren, an First Down nicht zu denken.
Maxim
Ja, es
Muller.
geht da ein bisschen auch darum, dass man tatsächlich ein paar Yards zumindest machen
Offensive
kann,
line,
weil jetzt ist
Hal, Hollop,
es
both
extrem schwierig für den
Hollops,
Panther.
Lucas and
Der
Nick.
Panther steht normal so 12,
Marks,
13, 14 Yards
Waltz,
hinten
Luther,
und das geht sich jetzt da nicht mehr aus. Und wenn er
Weber
hinten auf die Endzone
and
draufsteigt, beim
kann jeder?
Ball, wenn er den Ball in der Hand hat, dann ist es ja auch wieder ein Safety. Und deswegen versucht man zumindest diese 2-3 Yards zu gewinnen, dass der Block schwieriger wird. Und man hat es gesehen, es ist ein ganz kurzer Punt jetzt geworden, der zwar
What number are they wearing?
ein
So
Passat
Nico, who did it?
bekommt.
Ich glaube, er hat da aufgrund der
And Alexander Reichel are both playing this one. So that's both the Vienna Vikings
Man kann eben nicht
quarterbacks,
diese vollen 3
but one from
Schritte
the AFL,
nehmen, die
one
man
from the
normales
ELF.
Panther nimmt.
Two really,
Und
really
dadurch
good young
mehr Schwung in den
Austrian
Kick bekommt,
quarterbacks.
muss man einfach relativ schnell kicken, weil es einfach kürzer ist und die Gegner schneller da
Yeah, they're
sind.
always going to piggyback off soccer fields naturally. I think it makes sense.
Und somit wieder sehr, sehr
I
gute
appreciate you,
Ausgangsposition für die
Justin. It's
Österreicher.
mainly just the Serbs.
Ja,
I
nicht
have
ganz
the
so gut wie
touchdown
beim
Austria's
ersten
roster.
Offensivdrive, aber das muss ja nichts bedeuten.
Yannick
Oft
Myers
ist es
playing.
ja
It's
so,
actually the
dass je näher
receivers
man zur gegnerischen
are
Endzone
a
kommt,
little
immer
bit
schwieriger
lighter.
wird, Lücken und Räume zu finden.
They still have some really good players. Fabian Edder's good. Emil Eckenstoff is good. Philip Hahn, of course. And Yannick Myers, who are still, like, you know,
Übergibt den
deadly.
Ball.
But there's a couple guys that chose not to play in this one.
24, glaube ich. So, über den
There's a lot of, like, ELF guys, basically.
Also vielleicht hält man
Mostly
sich
Vienna
ja, ein
and
bisschen berühmter
Raiders,
geworden.
as you
Einen
can
Sandro
imagine.
Platzkummer kann man durchaus so
And a
sagen,
couple
dann noch für die
guys from,
Big
like,
Plays auf.
AFL teams. So that all of their receivers at AFL or at ELF. Both their
Eins natürlich vorweg
quarterbacks.
noch gesagt,
all the
würde
tight
Österreich
ends.
heute hier nicht gewinnen
Actually, I
und nicht ins
believe
Halbfinale einziehen, wo ganz nebenbei der Lieblingsliga Deutschland wartet. Ich formuliere es ganz
Every
bewusst so.
player is from the ELF or
Flapsig.
AFL.
Wäre das
There
eine große
goes the
Enttäuschung,
running
aber
back.
es geht mal vorwärts wieder.
Over under,
mit
200.
Lukas Haselwatter, einem der
200
Raiders
yards. I'll
Und
turn
jetzt
him
kommt
down a
Sandro
little bit.
Platzkummer aufs Feld.
There you go.
Wieder sein
What's up, Ricardo? Hope you're all good. Hope you're all good. Appreciate you reminding me of the game because I couldn't find it on the IFAF TV, but I was pretty positive someone was playing today.
Einmal schon gesehen, dass die Österreicher wirklich über die Seite versuchen zu laufen.
Yes. Because Dusan played the last game. He's definitely their best player.
Mit dem Speed. Und
Right,
Vorteil
so
sehen.
7 looks like
So, da ist er in
a
Absprache
shell.
mit seinen Kollegen Sandro Platzkummer, zuletzt bei Frankfurt Galaxy aktiv.
There goes
Left
Sandro.
bekriegt den Ball.
Swing Pass.
There goes
Und
Sandro.
macht
I reckon
einen guten
200,
Aufwin für, ich glaube, es ist
250
fast
yards
wieder
rushing.
Schaut so aus. Ja, und da hat man relativ schnell gesehen.
Might be the one. Yeah, Hasavanta, Bonatti, and Sandro are the running backs. Which is like brutal.
Nach einer
That's
schweren
like
Verletzung muss man dazu
the
sagen,
3
die
best
sich
Austrian running backs you
nach
could
seiner
get.
Rückkehr aus den USA von den New York Giants
All of
bei den
those
Raiders
guys are killers.
zugezogen hat. Also die Saison
Great to see
in der ELF
Sandro
Raiders war
back
schnell
in
beendet. Ich glaube,
like
er spielt
Austrian
drei
colours
schon.
too. I feel like it's been
Und dann
years since he
in
played
der
for
letzten
Austria. I
Saison
might be wrong.
für
He might have played when
Frankfurt
like
im
last
Einsatz
time, but I
gewesen
can't
und
remember him
dann
playing for
seit
Austria
knapp
for a while.
über 6 Jahren im Nationalteam.
Das Ganze ist nicht ausgegangen. Second and one.
There's a lot of your Raiders in this team, naturally.
Würde mich
Natürlich.
wundern. Ja, okay.
There's the
Aber es kommt der Pass
no,
und
I
er
thought he
ist
dropped
jetzt
that, but he scored.
gefangen.
Well done. Well done.
Zweiten
Yannick,
Versuch sozusagen
making up for the
hat's
drop that one last one.
Yannick besser gemacht, kein Drop,
Good job.
ein Catch.
Vegan's not playing.
Touchdown für die Österreicher.
Angetäuschte
Neither
Ballübergabe
Anton or
an
Flo were playing in this
Platzkummer
one.
Beim zweiten und eins.
Bit of both of those guys.
Und wieder
Love
so
him.
ein
Known Anton for years. Nah, so yeah, first time
Yannick
in
Meyer, der da meist auf der einen
Austrian
Seite
red
ist, wo
for
man
him for a number of
seine
years.
extreme Schnelligkeit sehr gut isolieren kann.
No, Anton kind of teased retirement for a while. Does Serbia have like
Austria
an
hat
official
relativ viel
Instagram account?
im Einsatz in dieser Anfangsphase. Und er macht nach dem erfolgreichen Field Goal auch
I don't
diesen
know, they probably do.
Goal
Yeah,
nach
they
der
do.
Touchdown.
So they have their association. I found their association. See if we can find a roster.
Ja, der
No.
Pass war tatsächlich
No roster.
schwieriger zu fangen als der erste.
We tried the link tree.
Bisschen nach hinten geworfen.
I don't speak Serb, so I'm kind of just
Muss das
trying to
umdrehen
navigate
oder
a website which is
Fangen machen. Diesmal
not
war
in
der
English.
davor
We'll
gewesen,
see what we can
deutlich
do.
leichter gewesen. Und durch diese getäuschte Ballübergabe an den Running Back müssen auch die Linebacker
this
nach
one
vorne
should
reagieren in
be.
der Defense und das entsteht ein kleines Fenster.
Well, what's up, Alexander? We were just talking about you. We were just talking about you.
Bei diesem Pass und
Yeah,
Catch.
Justin, I know exactly what you're talking about there, bro. Exactly what you're talking
Nico
about.
Ruder auf Yannick Meyer.
I couldn't agree more, honestly. Oh, so you don't even know. It's weird because the website's in. I can't remember the name for it. Like, not Serbian lettering. Well, Western writing. There's the kick. Short kick out of bounds. Maybe? No. Angle's been a little weird. Oh, it's a live ball. No one touched it.
Ja, wieder, die Schiedsrichter zeigen es an. Wieder Ballgewinn für die Österreicher.
Sorry, Alexander, man. It's one. Okay, Serbs have come out with it.
Also gröbste Probleme bei den Serben hier, was die Special Teams betrifft beim Kick-Off Return.
They came out with it, but it's not great.
Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob man da jetzt bewusst so kurz gekickt hat.
Close.
Da hat Vincent Müller die Chance, eigentlich den Ball gleich zu erobern, ihm gelingt es nicht.
Very close.
Danach sehen wir es im Bild leider nicht. Aber die Schiedsrichter zeigen sofort an.
That's not great.
Do
you know who should we look out for? You'll know the roster a lot better than I do. I only know about 2 Serbians, and you're one of them. And Dusan is the other one.
Also, so wie wir die Regeln
So
spielen,
you'll have to give us some names and positions to look out for in this one, I reckon.
Ah, okay, die Serben also den Ball doch erobert.
But if Dusan isn't there, the main quarterback isn't there, and the main running back isn't there, and you're playing an Austrian team which has a ton of different weapons, it might be a bit of a long day.
Innerhalb der ersten 10 Yards dürfte es nur das empfangende Team sozusagen den Ball erobern. Also wenn er zu kurz gekickt ist, bekommt er automatisch
I feel bad for the Serbians now, you know, because the live ball situation, they've not got their own 20 yet. The helmets are old, like that helmet's really old. The running back and the quarterback.
Ja, in diesem Fall also Glück, dass
Österreich die
Möglichkeit ausgelassen hat. Der
Not bad. Couple yards gained.
Igor Jovanovic.
I'm gonna butcher all the names too, so many apologies. I butchered the German names, let alone Serbian names.
Aber auch super Coverage, also da 1-2 Yards Raumgewinn.
The referee mic does keep coming off too.
False start. Okay.
But as for other scores, because I was so busy yesterday, I haven't seen all of the scores from the last game, so I'll take a look at that during halftime. I know that Germany beat Sweden quite convincingly, which is a surprise. And I know that Denmark and Italy was like really close. So I probably during the halftime watched like the final 10 minutes of the Italian-Denmark game. Incomplete left side. How's ref too? Yeah, he's been around. Is he an Austrian dude or a German dude?
Hat der Quarterback jetzt für meinen Begriff ein bisschen zu schnell
The
geworfen.
one on offense, get active. Right, he's a receiver. I've seen him. Yep, there he is.
Dorthin zu werfen, wo der Receiver sein wird, aber das war, wie gesagt, eine Spur zu schnell.
I will try and set the name when he gets the reception. Yeah, I'll see Italy. I know it's close. I haven't seen the final score, so don't tell me the final score. But I know that it was savage tackle. That's Nitz. Yeah. That makes sense. He messaged me actually with the I think he could be a player to watch this off season. I'm not saying he's moving. Munich fans, if there are any Munich fans or ELF fans, I'm not saying he is moving, but I think that he would be someone interesting to watch. Because he's really fucking good. Bit of luck from the Germans, especially was creating momentum and offense when they're able to. I saw they did a hook and ladder to Sven. So that's Sven's second touchdown this calendar year, which is great. Love that.
Man sieht bis jetzt,
More stops, third and 9 now. Third and 19, sorry, for Serbia.
Hat wirklich funktioniert.
And they just keep going back. They've had a lot of flags. So, before this, I was making a video on... So, people in stream usually watch my other stuff as well. So, I'm making a video on David. Hypothetically, where I think he could land next season. I'm interested to what people... I've got 3 teams, and including the Panthers. So, 2 teams. Oh! Bad tackling. No, that was good tackling. Yeah, Rouge is a monster. Rouge did really, really good against the UK for some periods too. Also, the GB team didn't do great. Number 1, who's that? That doesn't look... That's we need to start getting names. Like, even just stick on names on the back of international jerseys. I know it's easier said than done, but... Jan Meyerhofer, come on Jan, man, I'm a big fan. So 80 action figures or American Gladiators. I haven't seen the show, but the pads are big and the helmets are old. Serbia isn't a massive football country though. It's a couple of really talented players. But the interesting thing, I think Alexander will attest to this, all their best players are bobsledders. Like, pretty sure Alex is a bobsledder, and Dusan is definitely a bobsledder. So you just got to recruit all the bobsledders. Think about how explosive you got to be off the line in that sport. It translates well. And get all the Serbian bobsledders. Team, I am peeling like a motherfucker. You can't see my arm, but I had obviously the bicep cover up. And I'm peeling currently. It's grim. But if you've ever had tattoos, you know how it is. Oh, shot deep is overthrown. I don't think Adrian is playing in this one. No, Adrian isn't playing in this one. Just Sandro. But their offensive line is still crazy. Like, they got both Hollubs. They got Ockenheil from the Raiders. As you could have those 3 and you'd probably be fine. And they've got a couple other like good Austrian ones like Marks too. Oh, that was kind of nice. Nah, Adrian's not playing. He's another rep player, I like him. And he's really easy to watch on tape because of his stance, because he leans so far forward in his stance that it's really easy to tell who he is. There we go, and Goran as well. So like all of you 3, they're the best Serbian players they probably produced ever, are all bobsledders. Makes sense. Only makes sense. Get more of them in. Pass on left, nice pass. Oh, he's tiptoeing there. He goes. Oh, Platzkin was to bobsledding. Is bobsledding a big thing in that area of the world? I mean, it is so good for explosiveness. And I know Herschel Walker was a bobsledder after he finished his NFL career. Right, my bad, my bad. Well, lucky Bobbin was a... Oh my goodness. So many bobsledders. I didn't know who Lucky was as well, jeez. What the black scammer. Rolling out right. A lot of open options. Dropped. A little low. Well, everywhere. Because, like, Serbia's obviously got some traction. And in Austria, well, you're in the mountains, so I imagine it'd be maybe more popular down south of Austria in the mountains compared to, like, Vienna, where there isn't as many opportunities to bobsled. But you never know. Because Lucky, I'm pretty sure Lucky came from the Raiders system, right? No, he played there for years, but like I'm pretty sure he came from that youth system.
Also 2. und 10, diesmal wieder der kurze
There's a
Pass.
swing out, look at that block in. Just,
Ja,
you know, it's Austria. They would probably do this to most teams. The UK, though, sports in the UK are like weird. Like there's so little funding for it. Yeah, Tyrrell Mountains. Prime bobsled areas.
Also kommt von der anderen Seite. Ja, gut vorgeblockt von Richard Weber in dem Fall jetzt. Und auch da sieht man
Just hear Austria in the background.
Lukas Holub 20 Yards downfield, den auch recht
Never tried bobsled in pretty good amount. Damn, that sounds fucking crazy, Marcus. I had to require a double take for a second there. I can't say I've ever even seen a bobsled. What the fuck is that? Why are there fucking balloons on my screen? I don't like that. It's done that a few times. It's a touchdown for Austria. But it did it when I started doing that. It started coming with thumbs, and I've just looked over and there's balloons. I have no idea what, like, why that happens. So, if anyone could explain, because it's a Mac, I haven't had one before, why it does that, it would be greatly appreciated, because it surprises me every time it happens. Really? That is kind of a surprise. Skiing, I imagine, is a big one. Yeah, like, what? There we go. Oh my god, I don't know how this thing works. Celebrate. What if I do that? It did that last time when I did that. It was just celebrating. It's just a fan of Austria. It cannot be. It cannot be recognizing a score. If it is, that's, I'm trying to like get it to do it again. If it recognized the score, that's crazy. No, that would be absurd. There's another one for Yannick there. Oh, is it? I don't like that. No, because it did it on... When I was recording on OBS before. Because I did it on, what was it? I can't remember what it was. It was one of my last videos, it was like my last video, and I put a little bit at the end. I haven't uploaded in like 3 weeks, but like I said, I'm making the David's video. I have some of the tape from Alexander's video collected. I know what I'm going to say about Alexander, I just need to get all the tape and stuff like that and get all the editing done. And then I need to do David, I need to make the thumbnail for David. There's the kick. We'll see what happens if, well, you know, when someone scores again. We'll see if it comes up. Good return by the Serbians. We'll see what happens when it scores again. We'll see if it happens. I mean, I'm just interested now. I got to see. That's probably the best return I've had all day. High point in the return as well. Some decent blocking. We'll love to see it. We'll love to see it. I heard Stojanovic. There we go. We have a roster. That's what we love. International ball. Maybe that's what I'm thinking, right? It must be the hand gestures. But I can't get it to do it again because it did like that. When I did that, it came up with one. And when I did that, when I shrugged my shoulders, when it came up with the balloons. Okay, so we do have the full roster. But we don't have numbers. Okay, I actually do recognize a couple of these names, which is the craziest thing. Oh! That was a hospital pass. That was a hospital pass. Damn. You knew as soon as that ball wasn't getting to that the receiver that fast, you just see him coming down, you knew that was going to be a big one. Great hit. I think he recovered it himself. I think it's an incomplete pass, nevertheless. That's a crazy motor. Oh no, it is a fumble. They're calling that as a fumble.
Ja,
interesting.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean that's why they did the old man celebration. That was Rebel. Nice, fair play. What a legend. Yeah, man, that's why I don't play quarterback. Just putting my fucking players in difficult situations. Right, who do I recognize? Petrovic is a very common name, I'm pretty sure, so maybe I'm just getting that one confused with someone else. But the D-line, Stefan Dukic, I feel like I recognize that name. And then Nemanja Filipovic, I feel like I recognize that one as well, maybe. Again, it might just be they share a similar last name with someone I've seen before. Deep shot to the slot. Yannick Meyer, that's 3. Didn't come up with the balloons though. No, that wasn't Yannick. Was that, Fabian Eder. I talked about him just a second ago. Plays for the Vienna Vikings AFL team. I watched him when he played in the under-19 game. He was really good then too. He's been a player that I was waiting to come into the ELF. I don't think he's, you know, I like him. I won't say he's like a fucking no Torre level talent, but I think that he has a place in the ELF within the next couple of seasons. He's a good player. What a legend, coming out of retirement for his country. I can respect that. I felt like we saw Bonatti at the start, like 1 or 2, maybe I'm wrong. We saw a bit of Hazavantar, and we saw a bit of Sandro. Maybe not Bonatti, but I'm pretty sure we've seen all of them. 25, 24 and 34. But this one's going to be a big one, I reckon. But it is what it is. Part of the game. Just clear all my... Justin, you went crazy with sharing out the links on my old streams. That was a nice pass though. Crowd looks pretty decent actually. Full crowd by the looks of it. And Glenn started a bit of a fascination for me. Glenn, on his interview with Jamal on First Down Magazine's YouTube channel, about teams creating an experience for their fans at the stadium, which he's absolutely fucking spot on for. But I'm interested to see, like, what people's opinions are, what the league are, or other teams' opinions are, and what you could do for an experience within the teams. Because I feel like basketball do it really, really well. Oh, jeez. Yeah, everyone wants Austria versus Germany. I don't know the France score yet either. Didn't France play Finland yesterday? Again, don't spoil, no spoilers. I need to see the end of some of these games. You know, we'll get around to watching them during the week, but close to a face mask, but didn't get it. Good stuff. So if you used to see a Meyerhofer be different number. There's Muller, yeah, Muller, Meyerhofer, and Nitz is basically just a Raiders reunion. In that DB core. It's all Raiders in Vienna, like every single one of their players from the AFL. Present play yesterday? Who did? I swear they did. Yeah, DJ, yeah, 100%. I think you're right. I think you're right. I was covering Galaxy when they played in Hall, so throughout socials are hype. Yeah. Yeah, Rebel, they got someone on the D-line as well, I'm forgetting. It's the sack, yeah. I was all watching them go on the edge, like, oh no. Yeah, I thought they did. I don't know the score, but I know that France did play. Because I was going to watch it, and I was planning on watching it, but I forgot that I was watching a UE game in the same day that had to be in person for, so I couldn't watch the stream. There was a lot of games on yesterday. There's only this one, as far as I'm aware, on today. And then next week, I don't think there's any games. And then a week after, there's Czech versus Finland. And the Czechs beat France, so we can no longer underestimate them.
That's the first quarter.
Yeah, Italy, Denmark, France versus Finland. And I feel like there might have been and Germany versus Sweden. So there's 3 games on yesterday. Jeez! Alright, I watched both of those in the halftime. So I finished the game yesterday with Yui, and then went home, watched the UFC fights, where Robert Whittaker got his face broken, which made me sad. And then Taporia beat Max Holloway, which I didn't. I fully knew that was going to happen. Taporia is just different. Music, pyrotechnics, there we go, got that eventually. T-shirt guns, yeah. Yeah, night themes. Blacks out and whites out. Yeah, they do. It's interesting. There's so many different things they could do. Like, I was at a basketball game a couple of days ago, and they have a ton of music. They have a commentator, which I know a lot of teams do, that goes throughout the whole arena. And this arena is different to a football field, but you can still have a commentator do like sideline commentary. They even have like sound effects when obviously they make a 3 or make the 3 throw or miss a 3 throw. That could be something they do with this. It'd be hard, but possible.
Dauerdruck der österreichischen Mannschaft, sowohl von der Offensive als auch
Stop
von
in
der
the game.
Defensive.
Start in the second quarter.
Ja, mit Jan Gebhardt, Nummer 45, sieht man jetzt auch schon.
There you go, 24 in the first quarter is brutal. I just want Serbia to show a little, you know. There he goes. Quarterback's right out. He's got about 6 Austrians around him. He was not making that one out comfortably. He looks a little ginger to get up. Yeah, this O-line is going to get shredded.
Da sieht er mal ein bisschen die Lücke, kann ein paar Yards machen, hat wieder keine Anspielstation. Also
landed heavy on himself too. D-line is, let's have a look, mostly Vikings. I don't think it's all Vikings, but it's mostly Vikings. I will double check for now. Yes, you got, no, that's DB's defensive line. So you got Philip Loffelberger for the Raiders, and then you got Fabian Schmidt who plays for the Dragons, and then everyone else is Vienna. Yeah, you are right. There's no one to make a play, but you never know. We could have a big play somewhere. We could have a long run, a busted coverage. The quarterback's in fuck. I know he went off a little ginger, but if he's not coming back on, then this one might be a tough one. We might have the backups in early for Austria. They don't need to do too much. Yeah, Hughes with the Raiders as well. Schmidt, yeah. There's a lot of... Yeah, Fabian Schmidt was, you're right. I remember watching him a little bit last year. But most of them are the Vienna Vikings. You got Thomas Schaefer in there. You got Maximilian Molnar. You got Hartball as well. Like, there's a ton of ones. He's from the AFL team. He's solid. Oh no! It's alright, got it off. You got the fun off. Fair catch there by Yannick.
Es ändert sich nichts. Sie kommen nicht aus der eigenen Spielhälfte raus. Das Österreich beginnt den nächsten Offensivdrive wieder so an der gegnerischen 40.
Genau.
Bitte du weiter.
Ja, das ist
it's crazy that like, Ned Sander is almost the same size as Sandro, like upper body. He's a big dude for a corner. I imagine so. I don't know, it's different, isn't it? 35 at half-time is quite commonly like the mercy rule. I hope so, because no one wants to watch a team get beaten up for 3 hours. Especially when you got an ex-Giants running back against a Serbian team without their 3 best players. It's tough.
lebt halt auch von den Emotionen.
Na und so dann letzten Endes ein Spiel zu entscheiden.
Yeah, Nets is big. Nets is like, I know he wanted to play a little bit more safety, but he's probably like 210, 205, but like cut 210, 205.
Sind die österreichischen Spieler,
and he's what, 6 foot? 6'1"?
Ja, das sicher nicht als einzigen Grund genannt hat,
I've not met him. I've met a couple of these guys, but I haven't met Nets
diese
yet.
offene Rechnung mit Deutschland von damals noch, die ja lange auf Nationalteam-Ebene dann auch nicht gespielt haben, aus verschiedenen
I think his off-season could be interesting. I might do an off-season video on him. Now that we're getting to the point of like the league's a little bit more stable.
Dann gibt es im nächsten Jahr das Wiedersehen mit der deutschen Nationalmannschaft. Im Halbfinale nämlich.
Oh, that's a really good blocking. A really good running.
Ein Wahnsinnsspieler ist extrem schnell.
That was really impressive. That was just perfect. I don't think he barely got touched. So when he had to make a man miss, he did it pretty effortlessly.
Prinzip zuerst allen davonläuft und dann gegen die Laufrichtung der Gegenspieler zurückkartet.
Yeah, there's some Vikings jerseys and some Raiders jerseys in the crowd. That's pretty cool.
Gelernt ist gelernt, wie man so schön sagt.
Ja, da grinst er und er hat ganz bestimmt
yeah,
in
this
den
is
USA,
Sandro we
wenn
know.
es
Austrian Sandro is like a mythical
leider
creature.
nicht übers Practice Squad hinausgebracht hat. Er hat in der Preseason einige
It's crazy that he scored his first ELF touchdown this year for the Galaxy. Like you wouldn't have, if you asked me that a year ago, I'd be like, ah, fuck off, bullshit. That didn't happen. He'll be a Raider for life. I'm surprised that he went there. Obviously he had his education, so it makes sense. He's a legend. Definitely on that Mount Rushmore, like Glenn said.
Mit seinem 3 Jahre Engagement bei den Giants. Also da hat er sich einiges dazugelernt.
Genau, Karte da zurück.
Look at that. Does he actually get touched? He might have had like a brush. It's a mixture. I think his bad tackling, definitely. It was mad blocking. So you look at this, it's just like, look at that hole. Look at that hole.
Es geht ja nicht nur die Coaches, die dort vielleicht noch professioneller sind als hier.
Bad tackling, great blocking.
Ohne da
Sandro, it's a really good running back.
treten zu wollen, aber auch die Konkurrenz.
Pre-Giant Sandro was a different kind of beast.
Schlichtweg eine andere.
He's had injuries throughout his career.
Ich meine, das sind Leute, die 24/7 Football leben und bezahlt werden.
No man, when he's fit and healthy, he's an absolute killer.
Die Spieler und bei uns ist es halt immer noch, ja, die Trainer kriegen Geld dafür bis zum gewissen Grad.
Let's maybe do a little bit of running clock now, you know, little bit. We could do a little bit of running clock.
Ich glaube ja nicht, dass man da jemandem zu nahe tritt. Aber letztendlich
because we're up by 30 now. Maybe what were you saying? One more? Oh yeah, definitely. Porang was on everyone, to be honest. One more score and then mercy rule.
30-0, aber trotzdem präsentiert sich das
I think that's a reasonable thing to ask.
Deutlich, die Mannschaft hat schon jetzt
you know, when people getting hurt, especially with the competition, it's going to last a while.
2 Wochen und das aber erst am Beginn des zweiten Spielviertels.
Vielleicht vorher noch als Ergänzung, weil du
we want I don't want the stream to end early, you know, I love spending time with you guys. Yeah, I don't think you know how early you are in this game. Yeah, we're really early in this game. Still only the second quarter, just started. And I think they don't think they've had a first down. They've been close to a first down, but...
So, jetzt kommt einmal ein langer Pass, das ist der erste Versuch gewesen, der
Flags, that's a first down. That's a first down for Serbia. Hell yeah. So definitely a defensive pass interference by Nitz. Oh fuck. I think you spoke too soon, Ricardo.
Und der Quarterback am Boden, wir kommen
zurück zu
dieser, nennen wir es mal, Stimmung in der Mannschaft, die es natürlich auch braucht in einem Sport, in dem noch viel mehr Spieler zusammenkommen als in vielen anderen Mannschaftssportarten, logischerweise.
It's not exactly been a comfortable job for him today. Taking a lot of contact. Jeez, we got fucking...
In diesem Team, aber was man so nach außen hört, ist das schon tatsächlich so, dass man sich auch trotz des großen Umbruchs einfach gefunden hat. Als
oh yeah, 100%, yeah,
so blöd,
no doubt.
Dass ein Football einer für den anderen rennt.
But that's a first down for Serbia, that's what we're waiting for.
Das glaube ich auch, also ich finde, dass der Max Sommer auch immer ein großes Talent darin gehabt hat. Habe ihn ja auch lange Zeit sozusagen begleiten dürfen bei den Giants.
No, not necessarily. He's just being aggressive. I think he wanted the interception. Nitz is just such an aggressive corner anyway.
Ist dann früh in den Coaching-Staff gewechselt bei den Giants, also war dann auch sowohl bei den Giants als auch im Nationalteam.
He's always going to go for a pick. That's the Nitz's thing though, isn't it? He's always going to go for a pick.
War dann ja auch bei den Giants Nachwuchsleiter, wenn man so will, für mich, und da hat man natürlich eng zusammengearbeitet und das ist schon...
Yeah, so quarterback's now out again.
Von Max Sommer einfach Menschen mitzunehmen und zu motivieren, meiner Meinung nach.
Yeah, we might even see a mistake or two by a couple players. Maybe they do get a bit too overconfident. Or they're gonna just, they're confident because they can be. They're just gonna be able to do whatever they want. Especially if now they have a backup quarterback in. You got a really fucking good D-line against a not very good offensive line. Like Schaefer was legit a D1 player. And look at those helmets. There's not one speed flex. I'm not saying speed flex is a be or end all, but speed flexes are. Oh my god, it's done a thing again. Fucking right there. Don't know how the hell that happened. Serge is in our tryouts right now. I think Yannick will be okay. Crazy take. I think Yannick will be fine.
Was noch ein bisschen offen ist, ist der Modus und das Spielort dann für die Finalphase im Herbst 2025. Das ist noch unklar. Der österreichische Verband wünscht sich ein
spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear spoilers for the next video,
extra quasi voneinander getrenntes Halbfinale.
Serge are on my list of team fits for David Brzezinski.
Geduldig zeigen und abwarten, was da kommt.
I think that would be very interesting. There's a run in the middle for a good couple yards. Some decent blocking right there.
Da ist einfach die Defense Line, Thomas Schaffer in der Mitte. Der Österreich einfach viel zu stark.
No, pulling God, actually it was not bad. Actually he was kind of swallowed up immediately. I thought for a second he had it. Thought for a second he had a little bit of space, but not a ton.
Quasi Freistellung gebeten hat, also auch das unterstreicht ein bisschen, wie wertig dieses Nationalteam ist, wie gern da alle herkommen, um für Österreich zu spielen. Logisch, es geht auch um Titel nebenbei.
Ja, aber das muss man auch sagen, also das war auch zur Zeit, Max Sommer hat
well, when you have a hybrid of the Vienna Vikings, AFL when you have team, basically a D-line and a Raider or two put in there, gonna be probably okay. This is, well, I'd like to see them in Germany, I really would. I'm not sure when we'll get that. I don't know how long championships are going to be for. It'll probably be the next couple months, right? You would think?
2018 hat's, was man so gehört hat.
Yeah, I would not. Yeah, fuck that. I'm honestly, I might just do quick passes every time. You can't have anything long developing with this current team.
Dann wieder. Wenn man, wie gesagt, die heutige Halbfinalhürde oder die heutige Gruppenphasenhürde Serbien nimmt.
Why has 16 got a different backplate to everyone else?
Ja, und die kein
You'll be able to
answer
that.
Zumindest präsentiert sich das jetzt so.
Can I reverse like 5 seconds? No. Okay.
Knapp 1,5 Viertel.
So how come 16 had different letters? It's obviously Serbia, but he had different letters than everyone else.
Dass sich die Serben zumindest mal so weit befreien konnten, dass die Österreicher den nächsten Offensiv-Drive in der eigenen Spielhälfte beginnen müssen.
I'm surprised they still got Sandro and others out there. I guess if you trained all the game, you trained all the practice, and you probably want to just play at this point, it's probably nothing to do with injuries. I guess I'm just a little bit more conservative, a little bit more safe for me.
Deutschland steht ja als Halbfinalgegner schon.
They still got all the starters out. Right, one more score.
Erstmals seit 2014 dabei, nach diesen Verbandsquerelen, da war dann auch einer der Funktionäre der Deutschen involviert, diese Abspaltung und so weiter. Daher gab es eine Zeit lang kein Nationalteam, das
so like
die sich auch
there's more than one person
verändert haben, früher als ein Turnier. Davon ist man abgekommen.
You don't think he comes back?
Gruppenphase.
I haven't heard any rumblings of him retiring. That's always possible. Oh, that's really good. Fuck yeah, 53.
Muss halt das Spiel heute noch fertig spielen, zumindest schon fest.
That was really good.
Ist der Halbfinalgegner und das
we'll see that again.
Heißt Finnland.
Oh, you just read that wonderfully.
Dann im nächsten Herbst.
Ja, und das hätte jetzt meiner Meinung nach ein Pass von Yannick Meyer werden sollen. Man sieht nämlich, dass die Offense Line weiterhin im Pass-Blocking bleibt. Yannick Meyer
Probably,
ganz
yeah.
weit hinten.
Well, the Austrian under 20 is really, really good too, to be fair. It's the best. It's like what, third, fourth in the world?
ELF-Spieler der Serben hat das überzuckert, weil sonst wäre
der
Receiver der Österreicher ganz frei downfield gewesen. Also, wie gesagt,
made his own uniform, you know. There's around the middle, ton of space. Yeah.
Receiver Pass hingedeutet.
Yeah.
Ja, David Miletic, der es gerochen hat von den Unicorns.
Again, I've not heard anything rumbling with him retiring. Maybe.
Wieder mit.
Not sure what the Galaxy are going to be doing.
Guter Raumgewinn nach dem Raumverlust zuerst. Und schon wieder sehr aussichtsreich. Da ist einfach auch Power dahinter, ist in jedem Spielzug zu sehen. Bei einem Laufspielzug der Serben, wo dann der serbische Ballträger schon fast das Gefühl hat, er zieht schon alles ein, macht sich so klein wie möglich, damit der Impact nicht so hart wird. Also da ist viel mehr Explosivität auch bei den Österreichern dahinter. Ja, auch der Move ist gut. Neues First Down und viel mehr als das. Das wird der nächste Touchdown, Fragezeichen. Ja, es könnte sich ausgehen. Ja.
Oh!
Der auch ganz ein junger
Oh, that was close. I can stop far. That was fun close. Oh, he nearly messed up big time. It was a hell of a run, but he nearly messed up big time.
Ist in die ELF, aber kurzen Comeback gefangen. Könnte wahrscheinlich sogar noch ein bisschen schneller werden mit seiner Lauftechnik.
Get him down.
Ja, den Petrovic dann fast.
Hung off of him just enough to slow him down.
Guter Einsatz da vom
zumindest.
That's a great punch, but if he does that like a yard down the field.
Bisschen Glück in dem Fall auch für die österreichische Mannschaft.
Yeah, like Yannick met play in the fucking final. That was one of the best defensive play. And then they did it again this year. Not to the same extent, but that punch straight out. Both times. The Ryan Five had like those kind of punches in the final last 2 years. Very impressive.
Ja, so früh rechnet man auch nicht mit den Backups eigentlich in einem Spiel.
Von dem er auch von dessen Entwicklung war auch ganz begeistert.
Yeah, a couple yards to go. Just give it to one of the running backs you've got.
Da gab's 3.
I'm not saying it's that easy of a job, but I think in this instance it probably is.
Alexander Reichel, also er dürfte auch mitwirken, also ja auch ganz
gut back in.
wo man
ist,
wo man sich gleich durchsetzt, wenn dann auch andere Spieler bekommen.
Jetzt aber wieder Nico Ruder.
Ja, und das ist wieder ein Easy Catch zum nächsten Touchdown.
Easy like.
Ja, und da sieht man halt jetzt auch,
Was that Hahn? I think that's Hahn.
Einer serbische Spieler hat dann zwar auf sich gezeigt, aber da waren 2 Serben, Nico Ruder.
Not really be much finish. That's 36.
Einer der beiden Spieler, der
Pinned an extra point, that'll be 37. Yeah, that was
nicht
Hahn.
auf den Quarterback vorkommen, weil sonst passiert ihm genau das, was jetzt passiert ist.
Let's see.
Der Mutterseelen allein in der Endzone
You know, just a little bit of a speeding up of the clock.
Die Situation lösen wird.
Yeah, so what's this then? What's 54 compared to like 90? What's the difference between the words? The majority of them say Serbia, but I'm just not sure if it's the same word but in a different spelling, you know what I'm saying?
Ja, also
That's evil.
That's
brutal.
Sondern man versucht die Two-Point-Conversion. Ja, war noch in bounds.
I think you got both feet in bounds unless they're doing one rule. 1 foot rule? Is it 1 foot rule in IFAF?
Ja,
Seems as if it is.
Gezeigt, so wie es die Schiedsrichter machen, wenn der Video Assistant Referee gefragt ist. Jetzt sehen wir es in der Zeitlupeneinstellung ein bisschen genauer. Also geplant
the touchdown, but that is a speed of the blocker. Corner coming down, leaving Hahn.
Ja, ist nochmal der Touchdown, genau.
Der muss eben darauf vertrauen, dass der Defense
Line. Hahn's a very good receiver, so you probably don't want to just let him sit in the end zone for free.
Etwas vage die Hände in die Luft wirft, so quasi. My job.
And then there's the
So,
two-point
conversion.
conversion.
Versuchte Two-Point-Conversion. Wir schauen nochmal genau hin. Er springt
Yeah, 1 foot.
Ja, das ist ganz schwierig zu erkennen, ob inbounds
that
oder
makes
nicht.
sense. That makes sense. I thought that was what I was looking for, Cyrillic.
Vielleicht auch ein bisschen zu wenig Druck.
That was the word I was blanking on before. Cyrillic alphabet.
Ein bisschen härter geworfen wird.
Aber heute ist grundsätzlich alles ein bisschen anders aufgrund der Dominanz der österreichischen Mannschaft. Aber ja, man will natürlich einen vergebenen Extrapunkt wieder wettmachen mit einer Two-Point-Conversion.
Right,
Wieder gerade zu rücken.
They're up hot.
Aber
Let's
bei der
just,
Kerntour
you know,
überhaupt
let's just
notwendig
relax.
ist, da war nicht zu bezweifeln.
Relax a
Ich glaube,
little
es geht eher
bit.
darum, Dinge zu probieren, die man vielleicht in Spielen, wo es enger ist, dann einmal brauchen kann.
We're nearly at half.
Das ist auch der richtige
Ooh, that's a good return.
weil irgendwann bei dem Score
That's the best return of the day from the Serbians. They're actually getting a couple of returns. They've had some really bad ones, but the last two have actually been pretty good.
Mit der Two-Point-Conversion und
I agree.
da will man natürlich die Situationen,
I agree.
Situational Football einfach auch sozusagen.
I thought I saw the quarterback blocking on special teams for a second there. Isn't 16 the quarterback or is 15 the quarterback? Okay, 15 is the quarterback. 16 I believe is a running back. But for a split second, I thought the quarterback was blocking on special teams, which would have been the first time I've ever seen that happen. Let him get stunned down.
Wo vielleicht die Müdigkeit dann auch schon langsam kommt, kreisen dann diese Gedanken im Kopf.
Ooh, we talk about the production on TV, never thought I'd see
Gewinnen des Spiels so oder so klar.
American football on TV from the national team. I thought this has been around for a while, don't know.
Ich glaube tatsächlich bei diesen 3 Punkten, weil solange es da
Yeah, I know he is, but for a second I thought he was on special teams. That was what was surprising me. I knew he was
Shutout im Football, also 0 Punkte passiert einfach nicht
15
oft.
and the running back was 16, but for a split second I thought he was on special teams.
Wenn dann die ersten 3 Punkte vorbei sind, dann denkst
Well,
du...
they've been broadcasting IFAF for a while.
Jetzt ist auch schon wurscht.
Genau.
Full starts everywhere.
Ob du vielleicht eine Interception fangen kannst.
5 more yards to Serbia, I reckon.
Kannst als Defensive Liner,
I want to see him score.
so ein bisschen persönliche Glory noch zu finden.
Actually, that happened in
Ja, nachdem das Spiel,
the Italian league. Sometimes they'll play both ways. I know Salem, who played quarterback for Milan this year, he also played some safety for the Frogs.
Jetzt rede ich schon im kollektiven Wir.
But now the Frogs have got Luke, so I don't think he'll be playing safety.
Trotzdem ein bisschen erstaunt, dass es vielleicht noch klarer
Which
ist.
I think is a good sign for Luke. I think that's a good choice.
Dass offensively bei den Serben so in Wahrheit gar nichts funktioniert. Das ist schon
Okay, right, I get what you mean. That makes more sense. I was a little bit more surprised, but that makes more
Das
sense.
heißt, die österreichische Defensive zu gut und die serbische Offensive zu schlecht.
That'd be cool if they showed. You know what's crazy? Like the Warriors, the London Warriors, the champions of the UK,
eigentlich in den letzten Jahren auch viel in der Offense gespielt
don't
hat.
film their games.
Jetzt als Linebacker, wobei das auch gelernt hat. Aber ja, man
Deep
sieht
that for a
so
second. The
kollektiv
champions
und da
of the
bin ich
United Kingdom,
niemandem zu
the
nahe,
country where everyone wants an ELF team
das
to be,
österreichische Team wesentlich athletischer,
including
das
me at some
serbische
point,
stärker, viel schneller,
don't
viel
film their games.
quicker und das, ja,
We have more Serbian broadcasted games
im Sinne der Müdigkeit,
in Serbian League
ja, auch wenn man
than we
jetzt
do
bei
of
jedem Spielzug eigentlich
the champions of the United Kingdom playing in their like own
weiß in Wirklichkeit nicht, was,
home place.
was, wo, wie mit dem Ball.
No, it sucks, and that's the reason why
Das sind mehr Österreicher
UK ball will never move forward if we can't just start showing the games.
bei den Serben.
Everyone knows what the London Warriors are going to do because everyone's played them. They're going to run really heavy and play really good defense and cover 2, but
bei dem 4. und 24 ist schon eine
they don't
spannende
record any of the
Geschichte,
games, they
dass
don't film
es bei
it,
den
so
Downs, statt
it just
kürzer wird, um ein neues
gets
First
lost.
zu erreichen,
No
meistens
one cares
länger
about
wird bei den Serben. Und
there'll be London
da
people
sind
that
sie immer
disagree with
jetzt
that, but like you got to start
einigermaßen
filming your
dicht
games,
nach
bro.
diesem versuchten Punt
And
Return.
between me and a connection, I know that my connection was like, oh, you know,
Turnern,
we'll film the games for you. And they're like, you got to pay us to film the games. I'm like, no, I'm not paying you to film the fucking games. So I hope that if we do get a Monarchs team, it doesn't take inspiration from some of the stuff the Warriors are doing. Hopefully not, anyway. Because marketing and promotion of the team Not good. Not good. Bua leaving the ELF. I mean, he was injured a lot this year. I'm not crazy surprised to see him leave the ELF. He's getting older. He was injured more. He's a legend, obviously. I thought that, and I thought maybe he might go to Milan, but Milan's Milan. So I'm sure they were in contact with him, but I'm sure it probably just didn't work out very well. Or it didn't work out as good as Lugano, Milano Rhinos, obviously. But I'm not crazy surprised to see him leave the ELF. I think with coming off an injury, it would be a bit of a risk to bring in an E receiver that is injured. It is always a risk. Serbian Wild Balls champions CFL. Yeah, they were, for sure. The Wild Balls are good. I watched one of their games against the... I was against Florence. I played against Florence this year, I think. There's some decent players in Serbia, I have no doubt. Shit, one of them's in the chat right now.
Ja, im 3. und 1 natürlich der kurze Lauf durch die Mitte.
Oh, it's 3rd and 1, shit.
Um das neue First Down zu machen, während ich Ihnen sage, was Nico Ruda, der Starting Quarterback, für Zahlen bisher geliefert hat.
Yeah, he's a high quality player, for sure.
Passversuche.
But with the like new era of receivers, some of them are special. Like, I'm gonna give Geyer an E contract. If I was whoever, I don't know, Team A, and I'm looking at I need to bring in an E receiver, Geyer would be on my list, Meyer's still fit and healthy. Damn, fucking Rochelle's so fast. Or Nico, I can't remember who's playing, they're both fast. Yeah, there's a lot of E receivers that are going to be on the radar, and Jordan's fantastic, absolutely. Probably one of the best ELF receivers ever. One of the best Italian receivers, definitely. But he's coming off as an injury where he was basically out for the whole season, so it's a tough one. Bua Madrid? I don't think Bua would work on Madrid that much. I don't think that's a great fit, to be honest. Madrid need an outside guy. Ooh. Good grab. Great grab. What's up, SH? Hope you're doing good, bro. Hope you're doing good. But he could come in as a late replacement if he finishes the IFL season. It doesn't. That will finish about week 4 or week 5 of the ELF. So he could, if he's still healthy, come back mid-season signing potentially if there's other injuries. So it might not be the last we see of Jordan. But I'm not surprised to see him go to the IFL. I think it's a good move. It makes sense.
Der Pass, der geht wieder in die Endzone und das ist der nächste Touchdown.
Easy. You're up by 40 at halftime. Let's have a look at some of the teams. Okay. So who needs a receiver realistically? So Cologne. I wouldn't have him at Cologne. I don't think they need him. I think they need him at Frankfurt. Again, it sounds harsh. They don't need him. That sounds harsh. Like, I love Jordan. I think he's fucking phenomenal. One of the best receivers we had last season when he was fit. But I'm just looking at, like, do they need to spend an E receiver on Jordan Bua, which is the yes or no. But they've been in and out. The running backs are rotating. Cologne, no. Frankfurt, no. Hamburg, yeah. Madrid, no. Paris, no. Rhine, no. Rhine, maybe. So Rhine, maybe, and Hamburg, probably yes. Barcelona, obviously. Helvetic, yes. Milan, yes. Munich, no. Raiders, no. Stuttgart, no. Berlin, no. I don't think they do need him as Berlin. For Hervar, yes. Warsaw, no. Prague, no. Vienna, no. So, Verhoeven, maybe Berlin, Milan, Helvetic, Barcelona, Rhine, or Hamburg. I think it all consider him as a potential E position. Maybe. There's still a lot of teams. Yeah, the Austrians are looking fucking baller. But as he started the game, I think they've had the rotation of running backs quite a lot in this game. I wouldn't even call it like second team, third team, because they've had Bonatti, they've had Hasovanta, they've had Sandro, kind of rotating. I'm talking about Jordan. Nah, maybe Nordic. I don't need, maybe. But for a new team, you need someone pretty concrete, and with Jordan coming off the injury. I wouldn't be mad at that, that would be decent. He's fast, they need a bit of speed in that slot, so potentially. So I reckon about half the league could consider him as a potential. So he's still a baller. But Milano Rhinos must have just offered him something he wanted. Like I said, IFL finishes at like week 5, week 6 of the ELFs. They'll be able to probably sign him afterwards if he is still fit. Are they kneeling the ball?
Extrem erfolgreich. Das Juniorennationalteam ist sehr erfolgreich.
Seems as if they are.
Da sind auch ganz viele Spieler. Ich kann mich erinnern, in Bologna.
Good call, I think.
Bei der vorletzten.
So Vienna to the Boer.
Ganz viele Spieler,
playing 2 times such a beer bomber?
Jan Meyerhofer zum Beispiel.
Nah. No way. I don't think they need him. Because they got
Also, da wird seit
they had last year. I need to moisturize my arm in a second. They have a ton of really good tight ends in Austria, so I don't think they need to spend an E import. Patella Moreno might even be a Nordic player. I know that. Who was I talking about that about? It was on the first time back with Alex and Jamal, I'm pretty sure. It was Patella Moreno. We talked about him going to the Nordic team. That would be a potential fix. You play with Jadrian in Hamburg and stuff like that, so could be one. I know we wanted to do a part 2. Halftime 10-10, yeah? I don't think it is. I don't think he is. Guy is an E spot. I'd put him as number 1 or number 2. Literally number 1 and number 2. Guy is fucking awesome. Like as an E, he would be Madrid. I'd take him with Madrid in a heartbeat. Paris actually don't need him. Barcelona obviously, Helvetic obviously, Milano obviously, Raiders, yes. Verhoeven obviously, Watchalong, I mean you would if you offered. Same with Prague and same with Vienna, so yeah, I'd say every single team that would consider him as an E, except maybe Paris, because they just have a deep threat with LaRose and with Mahanwu. You'd probably be alright.
Aber das ist nicht
aufgehoben,
vermutlich nur aufgeschoben Richtung zweite Spielhälfte. Dann hier im Dachsbond, im Elfenteich.
Right, because I don't want to be, you know, if you've got tattoos, you know how grim this stage is. Where you just got little, like, bits of ink and whatnot. I don't want to gross people out. It's not the most fun of our processes. Right, let me quickly watch the last like bit of the Italy game. Yeah, I think number 1, him or Haaland would be my number 1 receivers at ease. I think Haaland's a better blocker. I think Haaland is my number 1 European receiver. But Guy is absolutely a guy that I would 100% take. Did I just click the right one? Yes, I did. Right, let's go to like here.
Okay, let's listen the call. Referees are debating on the field.
All right. Shout out to Medanes.
There's no foul in play.
No foul in play.
Look at that. should even out relatively well. I'll skip through some of it once I finish.
Third.
Taking care of my arm. But if we were to do, this is a good opportunity actually to ask this. When we do the next Insiders ELF First Down Magazine collaboration, I've done way too much moisturiser. Who are some players that people would want us to talk about in terms of transfers?
Ball comes, Kronberg looked deep.
Because we talked about Watchalong Moreno, we talked about Tomiwa, we talked about Ajax.
By the defensive backs of Team Italy.
Was a triple coverage.
Yeah. So we've got a ton of options. I think people said about Spiller and Aiken.
Again, number 80 at
There's
B2.
potentials. I know they want to go as a duo.
Jakob.
So that could be a good conversation of who actually has the ability to take in a duo. Oh, Italian commentators are great.
His catch moves Team Denmark for a 4th down on the 10-yard line,
Italian commentary,
which is a field goal range, but Team Denmark is
taken care of.
Thinking about
stunning
to call a timeout and stop the clock, and trying to think how to creating some
skip through.
Managing this 4th down now is crucial. Having a 9-point lead, which is 2 possessions. Trying to score a full touchdown. Well,
is Jordan in this
I think is which means ball comes.
Oh!
Fake! And the fake doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
What a great reaction by Team Italy, and the stadium explodes.
Damn, like this could be Milan. They could have this amount of attendance. They really could. This is their stadium, like.
Coach of Team Denmark,
look at that.
I would have
Italy covered that great.
Field goal to keep it safe.
Yes, yes.
Big spot
Right.
of Team Denmark.
There's Luke. It's their set. He's a baller. I know Andrei Serda played in this game. I'm a big fan of Sarah. There's actually so many Italian players that are really, really good.
Yeah, now they just is okay because there's plenty of time.
Italy is definitely the best potential team in the ELF. Like, not the best team in the ELF, but the best team with potential. You know what I mean? The best team that isn't very good with the potential to be good is Italy.
Close to the 1st down.
Close, yes, 6 or 7 yards. So
yeah, they're smaller, but they got some size to them. This fucking dude's huge. They got some big linemen.
Giving instructions to the running back. Ball comes right in the middle.
I mean, look at that line.
And is a 1st down. So 13 to.
I'm just gonna skip through it so I can watch every play. Prague do have, I wouldn't say nearly as much as Italy there. Do you have a name? Or a position? 31.
Jet sweep.
While Gentile.
Because the thing with Italy, there he is. So the thing with Italy is.
But
hold on. Let me just reverse it real quick. Both of those dudes are Americans. Like Mike's American Italian and Luke's American Italian. So neither of those would count for an ELF team's home ground. Oh, is it if it's who I think it is, I already know who he is. He is, I believe, currently with Parma. But I watched it before. I watched him against the UK.
Trying a stretch, which is not very.
Not the best clutch to catch him on, is it?
Now the situation is really tough.
If it's who I think it is, I've already watched him before.
Yes, and now for the first time in this game,
because he played against England in this stadium about a year and a bit ago.
All fans on field.
17th centre, you have his flag in it. Timirsek's a legend. Played for Milan in that first year, and then he played for the Jaguari in IFAF this year.
They're back again, and normal rest away. Not so long return.
Yeah, he's a savage. He's a
Again,
savage.
one of the Danish star tonight.
I'm blanking on his name, but he's definitely a player I've watched before, if it's who I think he is. I won't do a forward video evaluation on him if it is who I think it is, unless he does some crazy shit in the left, but like, he's a good player.
Kronberg, Coles, running into the middle again.
There's those Danes. They're all fucking huge. Couple guys that we're probably going to see in the ELF very soon.
Defensive front. Now they change it.
Already have seen the
It's a kind
ELF.
of five-man front. And again, the Danish team runs in the middle.
It's just so big, the Danes, man.
And three men on the front.
There's two running backs I like from Italy. There's the one that played for the Lions in the second tier, and he played for Parma. And there's another one I think you're talking about. This one's at Florence. He's I think the third string at Florence.
The defense stayed a lot on the playground, so.
And then that could be Modeste.
Again,
oh, running back from Denmark. Could be. There's a
could be very important for
they do usually have like the names around here, so I might see if they have a depth chart at the end.
On our side.
Won't take 2 seconds to skim through this. I just want to see the last
last
5 minutes.
But again, it's too open.
You said before,
injured play. Let's say
We don't need to watch all of that.
Simon Cobero, the Italian.
Especially the downtime, I think we'll be fine.
Let's see what happens.
27.
I mean, there's been about a minute. There we go. All the way skip through. So that's why GFL, you've got to get a skip button. I can't do that with the left and right, which isn't great, but at least I've got a skip button.
Comes again in the middle. Again rings
Spin.
off.
Shirt ripped to pieces.
Yes, we had also a broken jersey. This attempt, so now good for Timmy.
Who was it? He said name.
I was expecting a tough game, but I'm the other line. This attempt, so now good for Team Italy. Is a second.
Oh, Team Italy. I thought we said someone. I thought we said their name.
To go in the game.
Whistle blowing. Mark.
Are we going to get a final drive here by the Italians?
Again in the middle.
There's Oliver.
Very
Ready to Tyrrell.
The fullback got out of the.
Wait, Darcia? No, not Darcia. What am I talking about? Jeez, Swarco.
He was already set as a receiver.
Former Swarco Raider.
Yes, Italian defenders.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
We're getting close to the 2-minute warning.
Oh! Go on, game winning drive by the Italians.
Whatever.
On the cards, anyway.
I will call.
And former Helvetic mercenary and former Enthroner.
Tight formation for his punt.
He's a nice dude too.
This,
Here we go. 2 minutes 1 second. Zaradka doing what he does, his deep shots. Nearly got picked. Yeah, I believe that's Cronenberg. He played for the Razorbacks last year in the GFL. He was one of the only E quarterbacks that year. He's a good player. Well, they've changed the time. There's Mike, he's a unicorn.
He's on the way. He goes.
Yeah, he's a good friend of Nick's.
Again, Italy leads the right count call. Ball comes again in the running hands.
Again, running through the middle. He's led the GFL with rushing a little bit.
We have an injury play.
Skip through some of the injury time.
And at the very end, we will have also
1 minute, 3.
award for the Italian team, which get the gold in 2021 by the Italian Olympic Committee, will be awarded a prize.
Good to see Luke back, actually. I just realised this is the first game he's probably played since Frankfurt, because he got hurt.
The ball is called out of bounds. Trips left to Italy. Trying to attack the deep. 3rd and 8. Crucial down. Zaradka fires. Ooh. Well done.
He does push it downfield, doesn't he?
And ball out.
He really does push it downfield. I don't think Luke feels fear when he's
firing the ball, and again
going for like these 10, 15-yard passes.
We get 1st and 10. Well done.
Yeah,
1 minute, 15 seconds. Zaradka, play action, scramble on the right, finding a way too long.
He will just go for it, and he does have a huge arm.
He probably suffered. Going with 2 by 2 wide receivers. Now Casati goes out. A scramble and a screen pass, which gives to Team Italy a 3rd and short. 3rd and 3.
Catch his name.
On the left.
Fuck.
Motion by Serra.
Serra, love 14, he's such a good player. So like, I'll look back at the Italian team in a minute from last year. The
maximum
Milano team.
40 seconds.
40 seconds.
2 wide receivers.
It's been a great drive for the Italians.
Single back with the Casati. Zaradka looking for a wide receiver. Was covered by number 22, Team Denmark.
Roughing the pass up, tough.
Is leading.
I think I might have seen a clip where we have an out from a running back.
25 seconds, 1st down and goal.
But it might have been a previous touchdown, I don't know.
Calling audibles. Waiting for the ball. The ball comes. He go to the left. Incomplete. They intended.
The Velodrome part, they really need to like
I think
put some soft texture. Like, look, there we go. Exhibit A.
Ball was overthrown.
Was impossible.
Like, the players always shit. They always slip on this. So often.
I think Luke is forcing.
They need to like do something
the
about that.
speed of the ball to avoid any interception.
Yeah.
Force the flat. Serra in motion.
Sweep, maybe.
The ball is in the middle for Mike Gentili. Mike Gentili goes.
There he goes. Nice.
Team Italy.
I love these commentators. You're right. This content is great. Must be that previous play that I saw with the out. Yeah, there's Mike. Fucking killer.
Because now it's 27-0.
Yeah, but they do it every time.
Which means
like I know it does look pretty wet. You can see like the shine. But like it happens all the time. Where like say this pit 2 and this like steep incline for the velodrome. So many players slip on it. They need to like layer this up with something that's softer and doesn't slip. Or they need to put like a barrier or something, because players slip on it all the time.
We have the game. In our credible end of the game with
that was some drive.
Teams having 27 points.
Very true.
And music coming secondly. The holding
so we'll
for
kick it
Matteo
though.
Felli.
Job's not
Matteo
done yet.
Is ready on the kick.
Oh, close. You got it, but it's bloody close.
So
Nicely done.
is leading.
So let me show you what I was talking about with this Italian. Oh shit, shouldn't have done that. No, I'm all good, I'm all good.
Urtümlichen quasi Rolle als Running Back ist auch.
That's cool though, they got a... Oh, imagine if we had one like... Imagine we had this for the ELF. That'd be so cool. If we had a little boost, the ELF. I'd like that. That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh shit, the bed. Right, so we go to the... Can I look at the Milano team from last year? Maybe not. Can I like filter with the player database? No. Shit. Oh, yeah, but that's different, bro. That's not on Game Pass. I'm not there, so it doesn't count. Right, so let me highlight some of these players. I know some of them. Him. Why can I not click? This guy, really good receiver. Not 100% sure how... I've heard some people connections. You know, he's not like as committed as some other receivers who's a really good player. He's 23. I think he's like 6'2", 210 pounds. I think he's a fucking beast. I think that he could be a really good complementary receiver to Flores Calderon. But again, I don't know him personally. And then, who else? They had, last year, they had Andres Serra, who I love. And I think that he's a great, great player. And then they got Bonnie, who's also a really solid player. And Lucan, oh my god, Matt. Giuliani, again, that's probably butchered. They're all like under 25. And Flores Calderon, obviously. And then Zani as well, who had a couple moments, if I'm not misremembering. They've got some really good young receivers. And then you've got Bua and Sek, who weren't playing, and Sarah this year, who weren't playing for the team. They have a really good system of like young Italian receivers, and I think that that should be talked about. That's my rant. We still got a while left. But I got jelly beans now. And here's someone at my house like playing mad music. It's a shame that I can't look at old teams. Like if they had, I've done so. Let me just finish my jelly bean. Alright. Milan is here. If I'm not counting injuries. If I get quarterback wise, Stephen Duncan, who was cut by Watchalong, joined Madrid. If I took Stephen Duncan as soon as he was cut by Watchalong, and I get an American receiver like, I don't know, Damon Sheehy Giuseppe, that played 30 minutes outside Milan with Lugano, and I have Duncan at quarterback with Damon Sheehy Giuseppe at receiver, with Flores Calderon, Giuliani, Sabatoro, Bassi, Zani, who is a really good young core, with Franchi, who is a solid tight end, and there's a couple actually players. You know, stats don't tell the whole story with this team. That's a pretty good offense. Obviously, the offensive line had issues, but if you were retained from last year, you would have been fine. And then defensively, Kevin Kay, really good player. You got Calabucci, good player. You got Felix, good player. You got Mike, good player. You got Defalsis twice. There's some really talented guys that they could. Just saying, potentially they could have a good team. I could rebuild that team maybe in a video. I think I could do that if I go onto my channel. Actually, I won't do that just in case my YouTube recommended comes up. You know what? That'll be right. You'll just probably see a bunch of Wendigoon and like football stuff, and then some Trap Lord Ross. That'd be watching at the moment. Right, if I view my channel, it's going to come up with the... There we go. Shout out my live. So, like, if I do this video again, but with Milan, how would people feel about that? And then if I did this video again, but with London, because obviously I did my live with London, and it was good. But I wouldn't be able to do that for like every single position because it would take fucking forever and not be very watchable. So if I did that, kind of like highlight some players and then just talk about them as like just a long discussion. How would people feel about that? Is my question.
Julian Capellari.
Right, we missed a couple minutes. We all good. To be fair, I don't think we've missed a crazy amount, considering how much better Austria would be in this game. But they're Nate though.
Oh, der nächste Pass, der ist fast intercepted. Nach dem kurz getippten Ball von Capellari.
Reichel wirft wieder auf Capellari, also da ist er sehr fokussiert.
That was really close.
Bill in den Rücken geworfen.
Ja, der springt da in die Höhe und ist fast zum Greifen nahe für Strania Milenic, den DB.
Damn.
Also es wäre beinahe ein erstes
That's such a shame.
geworden.
But
dass ich Ihnen ehrlicherweise auch trotz
Austria punting is kind of crazy.
Würde irgendwann einmal.
Nein, absolut.
Ja, zumindest haben sie jetzt einmal ein neues First Down verhindert, zwingen Österreich zum 3 and Out.
Das erste Mal im Spiel.
Also das kann man dann schon als
some people top 50
sehen, wie wohl
that first down and the 11th network workout.
Wenn ich mir die Feldposition ansehe, in der waren sie auch in dieser Spielhälfte schon mehrfach in Hälfte 1 und da haben sie sich mehr als schwer getan.
Understandably, some players think they should be in the top 50, but was not my thing. Maybe I'll do my own top 50, but no, because I'm already behind on like my own projects. So last thing I need to do is start doing another one because I still have like all the graphics I've have made most of. I just need to like finish them and put them out. I haven't done the David video, haven't done the London video, haven't done the Milan video I just said I would do. I haven't done the Alexander video that I will do and have started making. So yeah, I'm a little bit behind. So that's what I need to do is start saying, oh yeah, I'll do my own top 50. Because that might never get made. Like the QB clutch video as well. Like I'll start the research for it and I probably will pick it up at some point. I'm just busy.
Florian Grünsteidl, der ist nicht mehr grün hinter den Ohren.
I thought Coldblatt was going to get fucking...
Ja, und der ist intercepted, der Pass. Also das war schon absehbar.
Yeah.
Gute Coverage reingeworfen. Touchdown.
Tough. It looks like running clock is on too.
Der Interception von Florian Albrecht.
We'll love to see it. Not a good pass, but...
Ja, der ist eigentlich immer in der besseren Position wie eigentlich ein Receiver.
It's a good pick. It was a good pick.
aus serbischer Sicht denke ich, der Pass war natürlich nicht gut, den muss nach außen legen, dann hat's.
The top 50 is interesting. Let me have a little look. How many they've actually done now.
Auf Erfolg.
See if I agree with some of them.
Das ist die gleiche
I'm sure that'll go down well.
Ja, und der nächste
oh man, they scored again. I literally looked down and it's just an immediate score. Right, so they got Tony Anderson top 50, I would agree. Jen Ambry in the top 50, yep. Ludwig, yep. Isaiah Weed above Ludwig and Jalen.
Was ich vorher angesprochen habe, ja, man versucht
maybe not for me.
Zwischendurch auch passen und der zweite Garde. Und wenn dann jemand völlig alleine über das Feld läuft,
Robitaille, I'd have probably a bit higher. Talitsa. Gyra, I'd have way higher than 42.
Ja, es wird auch ein Fußballer bei 6-0 den Elfer nicht absichtlich daneben schießen.
Yeah, 42 is a bit mental. Pagani at 41, I'd have him higher as well. Ben Straight at 40. Zach Blair at 39 thinks too high.
Ja, ich möchte auch den Serben nicht zu nahe treten und die individuelle Klasse da in Frage stellen. Es ist ja offensichtlich, dass die mit der österreichischen nicht mithalten kann. Jetzt, wenn man zurückgeht auf die Reception von Albrecht, gerade eben Receiver, der nichts tut,
Mulumba,
also,
he'll probably have a bit higher. Holler, Baller, Hugo, Baller. He'll probably have him higher too, just for the impact he had on his team.
Irgendwas tun, um zu verhindern, dass jetzt der Verteidiger den Ball fängt,
And then we got
das habe ich da nicht erkannt in der Szene.
Flo at 35, I think is a bit high because he didn't play half the season. Devon Tier at 34 is too low. Raul at 33, nice. David's too low at 32. Jabari at 31. David was like second in the league for rushing yards, and that's 32. Man Spirit 30, guys. Man Spirit 30. When they do the 450, you know what? When they do the 450, I'll do a little like live stream, maybe for that. A short little live stream. Because, you know, I don't agree with Milan Spiller being in like 30. He got 1,000 yards. And Gyra being in like 42 was way too low.
Ich stelle es mir so schon ein bisschen angenehmer vor.
So we have had some decent returns.
Wieder enden wollend weit, geht bis zur eigenen 25. Die Frage, die sich bei mir ein bisschen aufgetan hat, auch im Pauseninterview mit Max Sommer, ist die,
this game will probably be
auch weil gesagt hat,
over fairly quickly,
die zweite Garde einsetzen,
which I think is good for everyone involved. This one was expected to be a bit of a blowout,
darf man aber nicht trotzdem auch die
and it has been.
Vergessen, nämlich, dass man zwei Gegner hier präsentiert bekommt mit Ungarn und Serbien, die
but means I can get my also the channel has also been monetized, so thank you everyone for that. We got 4,000 hours. It took a while for it to get done. We had 4,000 hours a while ago, but for some reason YouTube just wasn't quite putting us over that mark, but it has now because of these live streams, because of IFAF, you could say. Because the IFAF streams were like crazy successful, and this one's been successful too, even though it's been a blowout. Even this one's got like 30, 45 hours. Yeah, they're just trying to get some splash plays, especially with the running clock. They can't just throw it out. Wait, no, they haven't got running clock on? Why have they not got running clock on? Come on, guys. Well, they're 50-0 up.
Ja, wieder 2010, ist wieder auf der Flucht. Jovanovic, und wirft den Ball noch weg und ist wieder intercepted.
Franz Korger.
Yeah. Can we not do running clock, guys?
Ja, junges Linebacker-Talent auch.
I think we need this.
Ja, da ist auch wieder die Frage, er schaut und er wirft den Ball dann eigentlich aus der Not, aber
it's not a great play overall.
Hätte ich eher den Eindruck gehabt.
Das trifft relativ gut, ohne Plan, also er wirkt verständlich.
It's a shame that it's been a one-sided one.
Verunsichert, er hat keine Idee, wohin er in solchen Situationen werfen kann.
So, und Sandro Platzkummer
Oh, come on, IFAF. Like, we can probably, you know, we can probably do running clock. I'm just saying, get some of these guys out a little bit faster. They got a flag. What's the odds they score straight away from the flag? Like, if this comes back, are they going to run another play and score immediately?
Grabbing the mask. Offense number 72. Still first down.
Ja, also das Strichel kann ich einmal wieder weglöschen von Sandro Platzgruber,
nachdem
es die 15-Yard-Strafe wegen eines Face-Mask-Vergehens gegen die Offense gegen Österreich geht.
Gegen die Nummer 72.
You would say no, but they get 20, 30 yards out of it anyway.
Fehlerhaften Roster oder
ich habe ihn so ausgedruckt, wie er mir übermittelt wurde.
Es gibt Nummer 82, Backup Tight End. David kann.
There's the motion inside.
Ja,
They are gonna
relevant
run the
sein.
ball
Auf
still.
jeden Fall gibt es den nächsten Laufspielzug.
It's Hasavanta.
Faselwanta, wenn ich es richtig gesehen habe. Bei dem ersten und
I'd be
25.
interested to see if Bonatti or Hasavanta leaves the Raiders this year.
Einen Laufspielzug einstreuen.
I think both of them have interest from other
First Down
teams.
nicht erreicht, dann der Pass kommen.
Because what? Bonatti and them, Bonatti and Hasavanta, I think, combined for about 1,500 yards. And they're both 25 or under. And also got Tonko coming through the ranks.
Immerhin war dieser Lauf für 7 Yards gut.
So I think one of them could be looking at an E-contract. I think that would be interesting.
Das sind wieder 4-5 Yards. Es wird einen 3. und 12 in etwa geben für die österreichische Mannschaft.
Don't go!
Sucht da wieder Capellari. Ja, immer wieder mit diesem Comeback.
They got them down eventually. Yeah. I mean, the Serbians have done well. They showed up, they made a few plays, nearly got a pick 6. But when it comes to international football, Austria
Situation
probably.
für einen Pass, der kommt auch und der ist großartig gefangen.
The best team. There's Eder again. I told you, look out for him. I did warn. I did say that he's a baller. Look at that grab.
Ja, aber was wir auch schon das ganze Spiel durchsagen,
Keeps the contact.
Die beiden
Just
Quarterbacks
absorbs it.
haben im Normalfall extrem
What a
viel Zeit,
savage.
sich ihre Receiver auszusuchen, können da warten, bis die Receiver sich freigelaufen haben. Also super Job der Offense Line. Sowohl im Lauf als auch im Passspiel.
Oh shit! Oh!
Highlight-Moment für die Serben.
Oh man, if they get that safety,
Nummer 34 durch Strainia.
that would have been cruel. That would have been really cruel.
Der fängt hier den Pass von Nico Ruda ab. Den vermeintlichen Touchdown-Pass. Das war gut verteidigt.
All the time, but it got jumped though.
Wenn man jetzt vielleicht schon das
Shit.
eine zu oft gesucht hat,
That was a hell of a play.
kann den Laufweg sozusagen
A bit of a
unterlaufen.
spike by the Serbs.
Das, was man bei Meyer vorher gesehen hat.
Cameraman's all over the shop on this angle, but
Meyer seine 2 Touchdowns gemacht.
jeez, fair fucking play. Well, this game's been slow. This game has been a slow one. Oh, they're not going to call that safety, are they? Oh, come on, give them something. Okay, they're going to put him at like the 1. I was going to say, is it a safety? Potentially. But give the Serbs something, man. They deserve it. Yeah, they are really backed up. I'd be surprised if we don't see a safety on this drive.
So, was man natürlich nicht vergessen darf, sie haben sich damit wieder in diese Situation gebracht, in der sie nicht sein wollen, aber immer wieder sind.
First down auf der eigenen 2-Yard-Line oder so.
Ja, genau.
He didn't need, got a little bit of space for his offense too.
Running back kann vielleicht 2 Yards holen.
Oh, I can't get over the helmets. I'm so not used to seeing like the old Riddell helmets. It's been a while since I've seen one of them.
Weil er im Regelfall keine Anspielstation hat so schnell. Also da ist einfach
good. Hello.
Der Pass auf
That's pretty nice.
Dimitri Obradinovic.
That's pretty nice though. Open it up a little bit. Throw it down and what, like 1? It's probably the best pass by the quarterback today. Things we love to see.
Mittlerweile mit 3 Catches, 2 zum Touchdown.
3rd and 1. Come on. No, they've had a couple first downs, but they've been few and far between.
Die meisten Bälle gefangen, wenn die Statistik stimmt, nämlich 4 an der Zahl für keinen Touchdown. Also
do a sneak. The quarterback seems like a pretty tall guy.
Statistik noch offen sozusagen.
I've really hurt my arm. Oh!
Gefangen.
Let's fucking go, Serbia.
Lazar Ignjatovic.
I want to see a drive.
Fängt den Ball.
I really want to see a drive.
Ja, dann hängt Jan Meyerhofer
A clinic, some might say.
Als der Tight End den Ball fängt. Jan Meyerhofer. Ja, habe ich gelesen, 2018 als Teenager im Happel gewesen, damals
14.5 minutes left of clock to go. We aren't on running clock, which is a surprise, considering the gap in score. They're passing the ball a lot. I mean, he fucking ate that though. Like, he popped straight back up.
Ich würde fast sagen, einigermaßen unsanft brutal
He popped straight back up. That guy's hard as nails. Just fucking pull.
Ja.
He's smiling on his way down. Like, dude's a savage.
Ja, das ist die große Kunst.
Shout out that guy. He's fucking, yeah. It's fine. What a baller. Yeah, Austria definitely have their backups in, but Austria's backups are still like really good. So they still got Mayhofer, Müller, Nitz is still in there. So it's honestly still like a pretty much full strength team.
Fußballspieler umlegen darf und soll, keine Frage. Aber die Kunst, das wollte ich sagen, ist es da halt schon, ja, im Idealfall als Verteidiger am Gegenspieler zu sein, bevor der Ball da ist. Stelle ich mir sehr tricky vor. Also das ist schon eine Geschichte, wo man auch eine gewisse Vorahnung oft haben muss und das Spiel gut lesen kann.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, with a big hit.
So ein Highlight für einen Defensive Back, wenn es einmal genau so passt.
Another pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Overthrown. Come on, Serbs. Let's fucking get it. I believe in you. I want to see him get it. At least a score, or at least another big play. You say that, but they still had a 3-headed monster at running back. They didn't play like a full-strength team. No Torre Birabama, like you said, but like, holy shit, would this team still beat most teams? And no one has a full-strength team for international duty anyway. Otherwise, the UK would be up there, Germany would be even bad, and they're really hard, and they're really good anyway. Sweden, I don't think have a full-strength team either.
Aber gibt andererseits auch den Österreicher das erste Mal die Möglichkeit, einen Punt zu returnen. Und das sogar sehr gut.
Well done, Philip. Not a usual return man. Maybe he should be. Maybe he should be. Yeah, this one's a beat down, fellas. Come on, let's wrap this one up. We don't need anyone to get hurt.
Die Returner eigentlich nicht zum Returnen kommen. Jetzt war es mal ein guter Punt.
Und ein noch besserer Return.
Genau.
Und wir lernen daraus, es braucht nicht zwingend
eine Germany, Austria have full strength, because yeah, that's true. Good point. As a rivalry, it's a natural rivalry. If you go like position for position, quarterback and given to Germany, offensive line. Oh. Who has full strength? This is full strength. Germany or Austria?
Ja, noch einmal. Da fängt den Ball runter.
I think I'm going to piss off some people, but I'm going to go with Germany. Austria is fantastic, and again, when I say I prefer one or the other, everyone always assumes I don't like the other one, but I love the Austrian. If you put either of these guys in against Sweden, maybe it was similar.
So, ein Strichel bei Philipp Haun. Ich sag's dir, die machen.
Who started for Germany in the Sweden game? Was it Heinrich or was it Mack?
Ich glaube, Philipp Haun war ja auch letztes Jahr einer der absoluten Leistungsträger bei dem
Brutal. I know the GB team did that to Sweden.
Absolut.
They drove to like Norway and stayed in like Norway, and then went to Sweden like the day after, or like on the game day. Alright, so quarterbacks both very good. So was offensive line, obviously. Could go either way. Receivers. Full strength. Germany. Again, like so close because you got Geyer, Quofi. Actually, is it? No, you're sure. You got I don't know, Marvin, Harlan, Geyer, and then you got Meyer, Hahn. Who's the third best Austrian receiver? Torre. So that's really good. Like that's both of those. You're not, that's two really good winning receiver cores. So I wouldn't be mad at either of those. But I probably would still go Germany. Running backs. Austria. Tight ends. Austria.
verändert das Spiel dann natürlich sowohl für die Offense als auch für die Defense.
Defensive line, Germany.
Das Trainer schon manchmal,
Beer Bomb is a tight end. Schultz is really good, but he's not like their best receiver. But Schultz is a baller. I love Schultz.
So gut es geht. Aber für die Entwicklung des Spiels oder der Spieler der Mannschaft hat es relativ wenig.
Hahn, rather not Han. Hahn, Torre and.
Also klassisch ein Spiel heute aus der Kategorie Pflichtsieg. So kann man es auf den Punkt bringen. Die
defensive end close, but
gibt es nicht die Möglichkeit, wie du sagst,
probably would give it to Germany.
Ja, was daraus zu lernen, vielleicht bis zu einem gewissen Grad schon, aber
Linebackers,
dann gegen Deutschland
Germany,
unter Umständen, aber
DBs.
ja, das ist ein Sieg, der trotzdem einmal gemacht werden muss.
Auch vor allem so taktische Feinheiten.
Muss ich Austria.
Bei so einem großen Leistungsunterschied zu sehen, zu versuchen.
Both outstanding, probably the two best international teams.
Wenn du taktisch etwas zu verändern versuchst.
More pressure, just constant pressure. 12 minutes left of this one.
Wenn man auf der anderen Seite sagen kann, dem Halbfinalgegner, dem ist es auch nicht viel anders gegangen in der Gruppenphase. Auch die Deutschen hatten wenig Mühe.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the ball.
Gestern ihr zweites Spiel in Krefeld gegen Schweden klar gewonnen und wurden da auch nicht wirklich gefordert.
I thought they'd be trying to run out some of the clock by now.
Also die sind in einer ganz ähnlichen Situation wie Österreich, das große Aufeinandertreffen, ganz bestimmt auch bei uns in Sport wieder zu sehen im nächsten Herbst. Dauert ein bisschen.
Kicking not great on either side, probably give it to Germany just because I don't know. Tasic is pretty good.
Duell, wie du es gesagt hast, zwischen großem und kleinem Bruder kommt.
Man, I feel the Serbian quarterback is going to be so sore tomorrow. Like, he's getting blasted. I feel bad for him. Like, it's every play just off the edge.
Aber was mir so auffällt, ist, es sind auch ganz elementare Dinge auch. Also nehmen wir zum Beispiel nur die Interception von vorhin, wo der Receiver überhaupt nicht eingreift, um das zu verhindern. Oder vielleicht noch mehr aus der, nennen wir es Basic-Kiste des American Footballs, schon sehr viele Snaps gesehen, die nicht sauber sind.
This top 50 has me a little bit fascinated now. I've started doing the top 20 as like individuals. Floor ones, D1 is at 20.
Also das sind so viele kleine Dinge, wo man das Gefühl hat, ja, unausgegoren.
There's flags on this one, so I'm a little bit hesitant moving up. Do I want to make my own top 20? I shouldn't, should I? I shouldn't.
Der Punt von
He was not set that high. Austrian pass rush is not on top. I mean, it's more about the volume in which he's getting hit, though, isn't it? You know what's crazy? That Jan Heinrich is actually 5th for all-time ELF passing yard. Which is kind of mental. Sullivan and Jadrid will probably go, well, they will. Go over 10,000 yards if they play next season. Chad Jeffries probably will. It's a short season in 12 games, so 3,600 yards is quite a lot to get in those games. He's played 2 seasons, he's averaging around 3,200, so he could potentially.
Oder nachzudenken, aber das unbewusst einfach beschäftigt.
Ja, wobei ich sage jetzt ehrlich,
he's wild. Oh, that was a brilliant pass. Damn. That was a really, really, really impressive pass. And again, it's Edda. I told you guys in the pre-stream, not pre-stream, the pre-game, that he was really, really good. And now you're seeing the ability in which he has. I said he's an ELF level guy. He reminds me a lot of Schultz, actually. I think that'll be my comp for him. I would love to do more like player comps.
So, Tobias Bonatti, auch der kommt wieder durch, fast schon gestoppt, hätte ich den Eindruck gehabt, und dann dankt er sich doch irgendwie noch durch zum nächsten Touchdown.
Well done, Tobias.
Das müsste jetzt schon der 9. sein, wenn ich nicht irre.
Oh man.
Ja, nachdem du
that really hurts. You can see terrified. And then it's very black at the moment. It will calm down and become more like, you know, greyish with all the colour. And then I'm going to get a little bit just here and that'll fill up the half sleeve. And then we'll be good. If I read a profit from the ELF, because the younger Viking, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, the Vikings are so much better. The Raiders are so much better. And then teams like Salzburg, Graz, Danube are losing some players to the ELF, but like, I still think they're really good teams. An AFL team would probably still beat the shit out of most UK teams, let's be honest.
Nur halbherzige Tackle-Versuche.
Yeah, easy. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, just need to, there's like a cover up of one of my old ones.
Noch die Möglichkeit gehabt, als Linebacker zum Tackle zu kommen.
It'll be a little less obvious when I've got like the full sleeve finished off.
Ja, und Tobias Bonatti hat auch seinen Touchdown, der hat auch gegen Ungarn schon einen beigesteuert. Da haben sie ihn noch einmal mit der
Right, we're up over 60. We are up over 60. Interesting. Any guys coming through? I always ask that whenever anyone says anything about like, oh, I like watching this league. I'm like, any guys I should know about? Every time. I appreciate the crowd work the dude's trying to do. He's doing a great job. It's 64-0. It's hard to get the crowd really engaged.
Ja, die Serben wieder früh gestoppt. Möchte noch einmal das zuerst schon ansprechen wollte auf diese Verletzungsproblematik oder auf die Verletzungssorgen, die man dann vielleicht hat im Stadium eines Spiels, das so klar ist. In dem Fall muss man erleichternd hinzufügen, wäre es gar nicht so dramatisch. Ich meine, keiner will sich wehtun, keine Frage, aber wenn man überlegt, wann die nächste Saison beginnt, wann das nächste Nationalteam-Spiel ist, ist es keine große Dramatik, wenn sich einer jetzt eine klassische Muskelverletzung holt oder sonst irgendwas.
Like, is what they do the group? Do they do groups in the IFAF ones of the championships? They do with the youth levels.
Ja, also ich will den Teufel nicht an die Wand malen, aber selbst das schwere
They should probably also do that with this, with the men's
könnte
levels.
man wieder hinkriegen bis zum nächsten Nationalteamspiel im nächsten
Because,
Jahr in Deutschland.
it's tough.
Aber das ist jetzt rein nur eine rein theoretische Angelegenheit oder Anmerkung.
Down again. You've been down again. He's been down a lot in this game. Like I say, he's taking a beating.
Da passiert halt in Wirklichkeit auch nichts.
Just constant hits. Feel bad for the dude.
Ja, also Igor Jovanovic ist, ja, wenn man beim Wort bemitleidenswert bleiben, dann ist er der bemitleidenswerteste heute. Was der abkriegt und einstecken muss.
I don't know why they've not done run that clock. That feels like something that should have happened
Er versucht alles.
a long time ago.
Er macht doch jetzt nicht den quirligsten und mobilsten Eindruck. Also ein Quarterback-Scrambler ist was anderes, als er da zur Schau stellt.
Ja, und auch die Wurfbewegung, das ist alles sehr langsam.
Yeah, so it's resting, see him there.
Gefahr für eine Defense.
Release his forearm.
Da kommt doch
That's
nicht
not bad actually. Wait, 24,000?
viel, auf das man wirklich
Really?
aufpassen muss.
A college game? An Austrian college football game had 24,000 people.
Der Quarterback, der war vorher, glaube ich, als Receiver schon am Feld.
I think he's a receiver. The commentator just said, I don't know what he said 100%, but I'm pretty sure he's a receiver.
Ja, das ist eigentlich ein Wide Receiver. Also auf dem
Which is
interessanterweise
never the best situation to be in.
Nachgeschaut, eigentlich kein zweiter Quarterback. Also wenn es den Backup gibt, dann ist das einer, der grundsätzlich auf einer anderen Position daheim ist.
I was gonna say.
Es bleibt dabei, jedes Laufen.
That makes more sense. That's still an incredibly high amount. But if they had 24,000, I'd be a bit like, how have I not heard about this?
Zurückkommt, bevor der erste Verteidiger ihn berührt.
The quarterback's fucking going deep for it though. It's picked. That's his second of the day now, number 20.
Nummer 2 in dem Fall für Florian Albrecht.
Wieder super Coverage, alles richtig gemacht.
Yeah, it was good coverage. Who's 20? I don't know his name, but again, he's probably wearing a different number to his normal.
Also ich war noch geneigt zu sagen, da hat jetzt der Receiver zumindest ein bisschen eingegriffen, um zu verhindern, dass der Ball abgefangen wird von den Gegnern.
Ja, in dem Fall, das hat man da jetzt nicht genau gesehen, aber das ist jetzt auch der Backup bzw. der Receiver, wenn der Quarterback den Ball auch in dem Fall wieder zur Sideline
might be Florian.
Dann wäre die Möglichkeit gewesen, dass der Receiver
frei
gewesen wäre.
I love 70%. I'm going to end the poll. I think we probably know who's going to win. But shout out to those people that went for Serbia. Yeah, 40 people voting the poll, 30% of which went for Serbia. Shout out to all those people.
Wo dann ich als Nicht-Footballspieler immer denke, ja, dann muss man halt irgendwann versuchen, lange Pässe zu werfen. Die antizipiert Österreich auch so gut. Also auch da ist die Erfolgsquote quasi enden.
They're going for over 70.
Auch für Verteidigung relativ einfach ist.
60. All the teams are from Vienna. That's why they're making so much fucking success. What's up, guys? I was watching some of your stuff today. Watched a couple of the highlights. You guys, mate, I love your work. Yeah, Florian. Yeah, makes sense. Good plan. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. I need to watch some. I'm so. I say this every time on stream. I need to watch more Brazil games. But then whenever I forget. Or because of the different leagues, it's hard to find the right streams.
Könnte durchaus sein. So, Reichel wieder mit dem Complete Pass. Diesmal ganz gut verteidigt.
That's the Raiders tight end. I'm a fan of him. I feel like he can break out potentially next season. There we go. Man, how are we still going with this game? Let it end, man. I know it sounds like I'm trying to rush it to end, but like, I just feel bad for the Serbian team. After nearly 70 points.
2. Haselwanter mit dem Lauf und das reicht wieder fürs neue First Down. Österreich pirscht sich wieder heran. Wir nähern uns dem letzten Achtel sozusagen dieses Spiels, denn
like it makes sense if you don't have big universities,
des letzten
but like most universities,
ungefähr 6 Minuten
it's a surprise.
Hier in Salzburg.
Like, because London has a ton, obviously, but there's loads of Bristol universities, there's Manchester, Leeds, whatever. So. If Marcus was here now, I know he'd be very happy with that song. We don't think so.
Und der nächste Touchdown und wieder untouched, wieder sehr
We think that it should.
Lukas Haselwanter diesmal in der Endzone des Gegners.
Because it's a bit of a high score, isn't it? Yeah, it's a touchdown for all the running backs now, I believe.
Mit einer Ausnahme, die mir das einfällt, noch kein Gegenmittel gefunden hat.
Messaging people about the UE game as well. Tough game, man. I'm happy that Nottingham are finally able to field a more competitive team now. And hopefully the National League will have some more close games. There it goes, 70. 71 now? Pretty sure. Maybe have one more possession. Serbia run the ball 3 times. Take about 2 minutes off. We got the WU Tigers, which is a business university, TC Europe. That's cool, that's a sick name. Univine Emperors, normal university, Unimed. That's so sick. They have like a university. That's so cool. That's actually so cool. I love that. The fact there's a league for just universities inside Vienna is awesome. Because obviously there's a uni league in the UK. It's probably the best level of football you can have in the UK. That's where Jadrian played, Keanu, Glenn played a long time ago. Chad's played in there. Like, there's a ton of players that came through the UK University League. But I didn't know that Vienna had its own inner city. That's so cool. If you're not subscribed to FABI, get on that. Brazil highlights is sick. I love the Brazilian league. No, Polly's back over there at the moment if you're a Paris fan. Polly is back over in Brazil. 71 0.
Kickoff, aber das ändert nichts daran, wie der Return endet, nämlich immer ungefähr an der eigenen 30 der Serben.
Never a. This is probably the biggest blowout we've ever had on the channel too. I'm trying to promote the channel, right? Trying to get some more watch time. That's what we need.
Ja, Mira Pilger, unsere Interviewerin, auch schon zum Interview gebeten. Also nicht ihn persönlich, aber er ist zumindest angefragt.
Is that going to be streamed?
Gerne kommen. Ist gar nicht so einfach, da die
And what day? I'm hoping I can watch that. Can you message me on Instagram? Please. And just be like, date, time, link. Hopefully we'll be able to watch that. I've got a game next week with UE. Let me have a look what day that is. Just double check. So November 3rd, have an away game in Leeds. Oh, that's such a far trip.
Der Spielzug ist ziemlich bezeichnend für die Dominanz der Österreicher, wenn man es jetzt so sieht.
So Leeds on November 3rd away, so I won't be able to stream if it's on that one. Oh, brother, you think I need a lot. Well, actually, technically, I'm getting paid now for YouTube. It's pennies, but I'm getting paid because of the you people supporting the channel. So that plus team money, because I'm getting paid by Teams to Scout now, which is also thanks to you guys, and student loans. We got a little bit of money coming in, so currently we're all right. We're doing okay. Hence why I was able to get my first tattoo in like 4 years, no, 2 years. 2 years. And I can get this bit filled in, and then I'll have my half sleeve done. I say half sleeve, like it's just half my arm will be done. Okay.
Doppelt, dreifach
write that down.
gerade passiert bei dem Spielstand.
Ja, man will auch keine Strafe, kein Beißen dafür.
I send it to myself on WhatsApp, that's what I usually do.
Roughing the passer, weil das dann immer automatische First Downs sind. Das will man natürlich alles verhindern.
Right, BFA, semi.
Ja, aber auch dazu kommt es.
On the second, on the Friday night.
In der Mitte einfach den Quarterback sich schnappt.
Ja, es
Where's that side? Hold on.
wird zum wiederholten Mal ein schnelles
Second is
Three and Out.
Double team splitted.
Saturday night. Okay, cool. So that's probably about 10 o'clock my time.
Ja.
It might not, probably won't be an issue. It should be okay.
Wieder nach mittelprächtigem Snap. Der nächste
And then streamed on the
der
Rex.
nicht unglücklich bounced für die Serben.
YouTube.
Immerhin geht er bis in die gegnerische Spielhälfte, wo für Österreich dann der nächste Drive beginnt, an der eigenen 48.
Cool. Austria's a pretty small day, like 10 million people. Vietnam's most people with over a million here. Yeah, Vienna's big. I love Vienna, it's so cool. I definitely want to live in Vienna at some point in my life. I'd love to watch that. I'd love to watch the final, if I can watch that, if I'm able to, obviously. Because like, there's a little bit of coverage on the Brazilian leagues. Like I follow the Brazilian pages, but it's all in Portuguese, obviously, because it's Brazil. So I'd like to watch that. Good tackle. I'd like to watch that, and I'd like to watch a lot more X League, because there's not a lot of English commentary on these games, obviously. Because Adolfo, running back for the Brazilian national team. Verdini, play quarterback for Austrian second. That's cool. I like that. I'm going to be definitely watching some of those guys. I'm a massive Polly fan. Like, I think Polly is probably one of the best offensive linemen in Europe. When he's in Europe. He probably is the best Brazilian offensive lineman in the country. That's a great play by the Serbians. But X League is really hard to watch because you have to watch it on a website, which makes sense, but it's all in Japanese, which I can't read. I've got to pay for it, which I'm not going to do. So, if it's on a YouTube channel or on like IFAF TV, I will watch it. Ooh. But if it's on a paywall, and I'm not getting that shit for free, we will not be watching it. And on YouTube I can do this, because it doesn't matter. Like reaction stuff. The team probably could be like, turn it off, or would have to, but you know.
ist es natürlich wichtig,
der sieht so einfach aus, ja.
ihre direkten Gegenspieler versucht, von der Sideline sozusagen wegzuhalten, im Football ihren Hintern so quasi zwischen sich und die Sideline zu bringen und dadurch dem Running Back eine gute Lauf-Lane, Rushing Lane zu geben, und die Receiver blocken auch sehr, sehr gut, und dann entstehen so große
Oh, thought he'll be picked for a second. Played against in the Northeast semi-finals with DB. D-line said something with him.
Nicht nach schlecht geworfen, sondern eher nach Misscommunication ausgesehen.
Ja, ich glaube, hat einen Helm erwischt. Also
yeah, like Polly is so good and he's so athletic and he can play across the whole offensive line. Like he can play center if he needs to. He can play tackle. So I'm not surprised. Like dude's a killer. You got him. You got Machado Silva. You got Lucas Amorim. You've got Octavio Amorim. You got Lucas Suarez Silva.
2 Minuten noch bis zum Ende dieses Spiels. Noch einmal.
And then you got. I wanted to do like a Brazilian receivers and stuff. I just couldn't find a ton of tape because I probably wasn't looking in the right place. And also because I got really busy with the ELF during, obviously, with the year. But I've done a video on some Brazilian players before. I definitely want to do more Brazil stuff in the future.
Ja, sind dann doch immerhin noch einmal, wenn nicht noch ein Touchdown dazukommt, 28 Punkte auch in der zweiten Spielhälfte geworden für die Österreicher.
Is he really? Because he plays for Gallo, doesn't he?
Und es gibt den nächsten Touchdown und der Passempfänger
no,
ist diesmal nicht kein.
No, 77.
Keinen, wenn ich mich richtig erinnere.
Korrekt, ja.
Gar nicht so einfach bei so vielen.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a good video. I enjoyed making that one. But I would like to make more because there's a receiver that someone told me about. That's really good, like an older dude. I think he's in like his 30s. I think he might have played in Europe before, but apparently he's really good. He plays for the Hawks, right? Who am I thinking that plays for the Gallo? Oh, it was who played for the Gallo? And came into the ELF this year. I think it was didn't Machado play for the Gallo? I've got like his face in my head. I've got like the picture. He played for Milan this year, but I can't remember if it was Silva or Lucas de Silva or Suarez. Like yeah, might be him. Might be him. There's just tons of really talented Brazilians.
Oscar Herz somit, glaube ich, Leading Scorer bis jetzt im Spiel mit 10 und 13.
Because we had did we have Polly's brother in the stream once for one of the France games? I think we did.
Einen verkickt, eine Two-Point Conversion hat man versucht, also 12 und okay.
Richtig, also 9.
We checked the Premier League as well. Chelsea at 1-0, happy days. Nicholas Jackson, good stuff. I think that might be who I'm thinking of. And then you got Giuseppe Delavecchi, who is also Italian-Brazilian, and played for the Schwabish Hall Unicorns. There's a lot of Italian Brazilians.
Ja, auch ganz interessant, was die Quarterback-Statistik betrifft, dass Alexander Reischl deutlich mehr Pässe.
1 minute 9 seconds after this one. Yes, that's the safety. Yeah, Jesus as well. For the Warriors.
19 Pässe, 13 davon complete. Eine
Warriors.
Touchdowns für Nico Ruder, für Alexander Reischl.
I remember.
Er ist makellos geblieben, keine Interception geworfen oder auch 3 Touchdowns mit 8 Completions bei 13 Versuchen. Also
so I know my Brazilian ballers, this is just off the dome as well. This is just out of my previous knowledge. Patrick Oliveira, big running back for the Brendan Adler. I remember the name, I do, he's on my boards. I remember, he's on my boards. I think I might have had him as Portuguese for a bit, and then I had to change it to Brazilian. That's why I remember it being there.
Die am meisten Pässe gefangen haben, gefolgt von Yannick Meyer, der seinen Auftritt
Yeah,
hatte.
100%. But it's just expensive. But I reckon, I hope in the future they have an NFL Academy in Brazil. They've just made the NFL Academy in Australia, which I think is fucking perfect. They got one in Europe, they got one in Australia. I think maybe in the next 10 years they have one in Brazil. And then I think Brazil football will just go fucking boom. And it'll be really, really good.
Es liegt eben auch an uns, die jungen Spieler heranzuführen. Und das hat
I think that's the next step. NFL Academy in Brazil. There we go. Right. It was a long one because of the lack of mercy rule, and a 78-0 victory for Österreich. Naturally. I'll see you guys next week. I will be. Let me show you where we're at with the David video. Really quick, just so you can kind of get where we're at in terms of production. There we go. So I got like the teams, I got some of the reasons for the teams, and then I got to do all my like commentary and editing that and stuff. But like we do have a start. The future of David. There we go. It's gonna be cool. So it should be a good one. So I hopefully have that this week. Members get there early as per, and hopefully I should have this done by maybe Wednesday. I want to say it should be up soon. I'm gonna focus on it now for a couple of hours. I'm gonna read my masters for a couple of hours, and then next week I've got classes and stuff. So yeah, hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for monetization. Thank you everyone who ever comes to these streams. It's always really, really nice to talk to you guys. Feels great. See you soon. Thank you very much.